Welcome, guys, to the channel. Episode number 3 in the works. That was a big homie, Prince Soul, 1990X. Make sure you go check him out. His link and information is down below in the description. And again, our um, guest is running a little bit late. Drip Studios is going to be coming in pretty soon. Of course, we're here with the hosts with the most, Sir DB and Ron MX, and yours truly, Bet Those Kicks. What up, guys?
What up? What's cracking?
Ron, your mic, bro, I couldn't hear you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Where's my wrench at, Beto?
You got it, bro. You're good.
Man, I ain't got no wrench.
For real?
I ain't got no wrench, Beto.
I got you the wrench earlier. God damn it.
It's sketchy, dude.
Shit, okay? I ain't no sneaker store. You can't be suing me.
Yo, you got lights now. I see that shit's all bright back there.
Oh yeah, I got a little something, you know.
Yeah, and then over here too, this guy's upgrading. Look at it, Ron Mexico with
the big upgrade. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. With the 4K visuals.
Well, it's supposed to be 4K. I got it on Amazon for $40. It's 720. So I mean, close enough. Whatever.
I can see a light bulb.
It's like a 2.5. You're at 2.5.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, here we go. What up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Special guest made it. Yes, sir.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. You made it just in time.
Just got home too.
Yeah. I saw you went to go pick up them big boy bottles. Or where'd you go pick up?
I grabbed the Hennessy XO from Grinch.
Okay. Hell yeah.
You guys up to, man? What's the topic? What we doing?
Folks want to know what's going on with the whole sneaker thing, customs. You know, and we want to get your take on it, bro. The whole breakdown on what is a custom. What is a one of one? What's a recon? Like the whole side of customizing, bro. People want to know. People want to ask.
I remember this big issue.
So before all that, hold on. Before we get into the spicy section of it, give everybody the background story on you, bro, and how you got started. And yep.
So I got started. I was doing customs like in high school, just making random stuff, just t-shirts, painting shoes, just random stuff, just to have something different. And then a few things happened, and I realized that, man, that's what I like doing. So I might as well just stick to that. Quit what I was working on. I mean, quit my job, and then just go back to doing what I was doing since I was pretty much a kid. So that's what I ended up doing full time, just making little things. Just I usually, what I first started out was I used to buy like a vintage authentic designer bags.
Yeah.
And I cut those up and turn it into something new.
Okay.
And then from there, I just got into actually making shoes, just really just creating different things.
Okay. Cool. Shit. Do you guys have any questions you want to start off with? DB or Ron?
What do you consider to be a custom, I guess?
Hold on, somebody's having mic issue.
Somebody's breaking up. Is that you, Ron?
I just had mine muted.
Yeah, you already blaming him already?
Making you sound like a robot, though.
Is that me? I don't think so.
Let's see if I can find something like
Oh, it might be
Yo, that's the homie that had those shoes that you showed me earlier, right? With the
yep. That's him. The one he did recons and everything. So, yo, real quick, guys. If you guys can see down below, if you want to become a Team Taco member, it's only $10 a month. Not only will you get a wrench, but you also get perks. You'll get be entered for the free giveaways we're going to be doing. A lot of good things coming up. So anybody who enters today, I got a surprise for you before we end tonight's episode. I'm just saying, we want to support those that support us, and that again, everything that gets donated is going to go to this channel and to us. So, man, we appreciate you guys. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So what happened? He disappeared or he's back yet?
No, he'll be back. I think he went to go get a different setup. He went to go level up.
Can you show that picture that you were showing us earlier?
You know what? I'm not even sure how. Oh, yeah. I could show it to here. I still need to figure out how to play around with this shit. Pardon my French. Let me see. Where we at?
Scrooston wants to know where to subscribe to the chat, Beto. Do 7 things at once.
So this is something that Drip Studios is working on right now.
You got a little bit of glare.
Huh? Goddamn glare.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, the what the animal ones are. I'm not sure what he's gonna call these yet, but
yourself.
They got elephant print. They got fucking python. They have cowhide. They got all the good stuff on there.
Switch your screen to the full screen so they can see it. You can barely see it.
Oh yeah, here, let me. Hold on. Sorry about the glare.
There you go. That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that shit looks crazy, dude. I actually kind of like that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
He's got a whole bunch of other stuff he wants to show us too right now. So as soon as he gets back in, yeah, man. So what are you guys up to? What have you guys been doing? How's everything?
Chilling.
Long ass week, dude. Long ass week of working at my house. Back and forth.
Oh yeah, and at the end of the before the episode, guys, we are gonna have a special guest with resale predictions.
The resale.
That's some insider info, guys. This shit you can't get nowhere else, man. This is the real deal.
Exclusive stuff. Special guest is gonna come through with resale numbers, and it's gonna
be like a sneaker Nostradamus.
There you go. Oh, God damn, with no wig.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Hey Perm, type in the chat. Did you do a lace swap on those trade and folds or not yet? Or were you going to? I'm just wondering.
Hey, meanwhile, what you guys pick up this week? You guys got any new pickups or what?
Picked up a mic, the camera, the shitty camera I got ripped off on.
Oh yeah, screw. If you guys wanted to enter to become a Team Taco member, the link is in the description. And that is with the Cash App, man. Just you guys could let me know, and then I'll enter you guys there for sure. What up, the big Perm? What's going on? Perm? Screw said it fits Troll, the special guest. I don't know, man. You guys gotta stay tuned. All right, man. There you go, bro. You're back.
So I had to go get my laptop. I was doing that shit through the phone.
Oh, okay.
What was your question, bro? I couldn't even hear you. You sounded like a robot.
So,
Megatron?
I guess the question I have is, what's your definition of like a custom? I guess
a custom would have to be something that you made, right? It's like something that would be like for where we're into. You would have to take something and create on it. Paint, whether it's paint, taking off panels,
yeah, right there,
re-putting panels back on. That would be a custom to me.
okay. Now, what are your thoughts on like if I say I had kind of like what you're doing, but say like the shoe surgeon or whoever, if I hired you, I had a bunch of money and I said I want to create a Chicago 1, but with this premium leather, but I want it to look exactly like the Chicago 1. What would you call that?
I mean, that would still be considered a custom, unless unless you're sending it to China and getting it made, just it's a pretty thin line, man, to be real.
That's kind of what my point is. I mean, that's kind of what my point of view is on the thing. It's
Dip, would you consider that like
the same recon? like the
would
fakes
like a recon or a 1-on-1?
What's that?
Dip, would that be like a recon or a 1-of-1?
That would. That's why. I mean, now if you're making a 1-of-1, see, that's where it gets tricky though, because what would make a difference if you do a 1-of-1, or if you had an idea and sent it to China and made 50 pairs of them?
Yeah.
Right. So like but then the difference is though that with my shoes, I do deconstruct a real Jordan 1 for the sole.
See, I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect or anything at all, man. I mean, that's really cool. I'm just like, some people get hung up on like a fake shoe, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I try to go for authentic all the time. I also try to pay retail all the time, but you know how that doesn't always work out. If there's like a really fire shoe I want, I mean, I'm not above going to China and getting it, you know, because I'm not about to pay the chunky donkey price. The reverse skunks. The reverse skunks are fire to me. I want a pair of those so bad, but you've seen the prices on those. That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I were to, you could probably have that shoe made totally 1-of-1 for a lot less than what they even want. You know what I mean?
I'm planning on making them.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
So guys,
that'd be dope, dude.
So guys, to me, a custom would be like an original shoe, right? Let's just say you buy this at the retail store, right? Like a Foot Locker or Champs, and you know it's authentic, right? And you take this and like what he does, he takes apart the whole upper and then he puts premium materials on the panels, overlay, you know, all that stuff, the tongue, and then he puts it all back together. That to me is like a recon of 1-of-1, right? It's a special made type of shoe. I still think it's authentic, of course, because the sole purpose of the shoe was authentic. It wasn't made in China, like on a replica factory, and it wasn't assembled by, you know, a whole replica factory, right? So the work that he does to me is like a true custom.
That's what I meant. Like if you're I feel like it's a custom up to the point where you're having shoes made in an assembly line.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like if you're like, all right, let me show you, right?
Yeah, show them some of your stuff, bro.
I'm making these right now by hand.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Here, let me put you up there real quick. Let me
put that on the big screen.
There you go.
There you go.
Woo, damn, they look good, bro.
Right now I'm using a real Jordan 1 base for these. But then if I were to take these, what I made, and sent it to a factory out in China, was like, now I want 20 of them, not knowing where the hell they got their bases from, then I would pretty much say it would be like that's a fake shoe. Because if the base isn't coming from China, it really matters a lot with the base, man. Like, to me, it matters a lot with the base. Like,
but I mean, what I'm saying, like, because that's what Nike's doing. Nike's getting their bases from China. I mean, it's all fresh. You know, they're like, here's the prototype, which is like what you got in your hand. And Nike's like, we want to make 20,000 pairs of this. You know, here, however many yards of fabric you need for, or whatever, leather or whatever, how they measure that. You know, it's essentially the same shit. I mean,
see, here's my take on it though. Nike has contracts with certain factories, right? Where they have to meet a certain standard, what they have to use a certain quality of materials. Now, replica factories will always cut corners in terms of sock lining material, in terms of what type of leathers, the thickness, the quality material, the quality of the sole, the rubber, the compound, all that stuff. replica factories, for the most part, will always cut corners. It always comes down to the quality of the build, right?
You guys remember when Saucony teamed up with a bunch of YouTubers and stuff?
Yeah.
And they made a bunch of shoes. They had samples that, you know, kind of the same thing. And it was almost the same as, like, you know, what a big company does. But what's to stop that from being me or any of us? You know, it's just money. It's just money going to saying, I want to produce this shoe. I want, you know, when you get the first sample back, if they cheapened out on the sock liner or whatever else, then you can say, hey, that's not what was in the prototype. That's not what I wanted. Give me the better product. Give me the better sock liner. And then that would be the second sample or whatever, the second version. So, I mean, essentially, I mean, what was those one shoes that are supposed to look like the Chicago's, but instead of the Nike check, they have like a line or something. They're essentially a Jordan 1.
There's a whole bunch of those floating around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You talking about the one with the gun?
that.
Like the hand with the gun?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, now those look hella like knockoffs. Like the whole shape alone looks pretty bad.
The way I understand this, look, what I do for a living is I paint cars. I do custom paint work. You know what I mean? I do designs, graphics, all that shit, right?
And he also
Now,
owns a prop shop. No, I'm just kidding.
This motherfucker. Now, if I fucking did a design, right, and then somebody asked me to do the same design, now it's not the same. It's considered a duplicate of something else. You know what I'm saying? So, what I understand what you're saying, you do your custom. That's a custom. That's a one-off of one. As soon as that shoe gets mass produced, they're not gonna have the same. They're not gonna put the same love and the same attention, and it's not considered a custom anymore. That's a replica. You get what I'm saying? That once it hits China and once they mass produce it, that's considered trash already. That's bullshit. It's already. You get what I'm saying? So I understand where it's coming from. You get what I'm saying? My question to you is, let's say you get a shoe like that, right? And somebody tells you to make a copy of it. Like, let's say, like he said, he wants you to make a Chicago 1. To me, that's not a custom anymore. To me, that's already replica because you're copying basically an original form of another shoe. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I feel that, but if it gets different when if I'm taking the leather off of the Chicago, right?
Yeah.
But I'm putting more premium leather on it to make the shoe actually better as far as feel and you know what I mean, the how the leather feels.
Yeah.
I kind of feel. I mean, it wouldn't be a one of one because it'll still
Not a custom anymore.
It still would be a Chicago.
Yeah,
but it's
not
I
a
feel like it would
custom,
just
right?
be. I feel like it would be a custom. It's just I don't know. It's hard, bro. Like I get where everybody's coming from, but I feel like it's like upgrading the shoe, kind of. You know what I mean?
That's the way to say it. It's a shoe upgrade, not a custom. Correct, is what you're saying. A custom is more like what you're showing right now.
Yeah. I get what you're saying now.
Or recon. Daniel, DB, me personally, I would call that like a recon, right? Where he's adding all the premium materials. So it's like a special one of one shoe, right?
Versus it can't be a one of one shoe.
To me, a custom would be something like a shoe you would grab and you would paint, right? To me, that's a custom. You're painting the upper and different colors and materials. You're not actually taking anything physically off. That to me would be a custom. A recon to me would be like what he's doing, where he's actually taking the shoe apart, taking the materials and putting premium materials, and then rebuilding the whole shoe back. That would be to me a recon.
Well, the recon is like what recon means is reconditioned. You're reconditioned. That's not reconditioned.
Reconstructed.
Well, me for recon, because I'm in the auto industry. That to us means, recondition, like recondition something. You know what I'm saying? Like we take something, we clean it up, put it back together. That's recondition. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now reconstruct is that wouldn't be a reconstruct either because you're not reconstructing it. What you're doing is you're upgrading it. Reconstructing.
I am actually reconstructing it because if I have to take the shoe apart and then pretty much put it back together,
Yeah, that's reconstructing the same. But once you upgrade it, that's not considered. In a way, it's still reconstruction, but it's already an upgrade. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
So what if you took like an old muscle car or something, and it was, you know, obviously from like the 60s or something, it was all rusted out, and you put like Bondo and all that stuff in there. I mean, is that I'm trying to understand, is that reconditioned, or what are you saying, Daniel?
Or
Like,
restoration.
that's a restoration. That's a restoration.
No,
You get
okay,
it?
then I guess
What he does, right? Where he takes apart the product, right, in its original form, and then he
Yeah.
puts premium stuff on top of it, like let's just say an old muscle car. Now you're upgrading suspension. Now you're upgrading freaking rims, tires.
But
Now
that's
you're
not
upgrading
considered.
right?
That's not considered a custom though, because I'm just putting it back to original form. You get what I'm
So
saying?
what if you like upgraded the suspension, like the shocks and everything, to where it was more of a smooth ride for today's?
Add power steering.
Well, that's already considered an upgrade. That's just an upgrade.
Okay.
It's not custom now unless I do a custom suspension, then that's different. You get what I'm saying?
So to you, a custom, like in a vehicle sense, what would be a custom to you, DB?
Something that I changed from original form. That I in my head designed it and I put it on the car. You get what I'm saying?
So you would be adding value to the shoe, right?
Not necessarily adding value to it, more like you're customizing it to somebody's taste. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So would that be considered like a one of one then, or a recon?
Yeah, that's considered a 101 because that's my idea. Nobody else has my idea. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing he's doing. He's doing his own creations. That's a custom. Now, what Ronis wants is him to do upgrade. Okay, that's still a one of one, even though they made that exact Chicago, but it's a one of one because it got upgraded to the materials that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. Now, you guys, have you heard of the Hinder schemes?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of, I mean, it's kind of along the lines of what I was saying with taking a Jordan 1 and basically taking it apart and then giving me all premium leather on it, but keeping it somewhat the same, except for they didn't paint the leather. They
just kept it with the Vachetta 10.
Yeah, there's this, you know, it'll show.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is they didn't even use the soles.
Oh yeah,
You're right. You're right. They didn't.
They pretty much created the exact same shoes with all leather. I think their soles that they use is leather as well.
Yeah,
they do that in boots too, like they used to do that in the boots.
So, Vu, would that be considered what would you consider that, bro?
I never really looked into that. I know they were floating around for really high though. They were the prices on them were really high.
I think I tried to screen share the StockX link for the Hinder schemes.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, that's so the sole is made out of like foam and leather.
Yeah.
But they were higher than that price at one point though.
Were they? Yeah, they were like over 1,000, right? They were like 1,200, 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why though? That's what I want to know. Why? What is it because of the name or who made it?
I think because like the thing about those is like the Vachetta Tan ones, and I think they made some SBs like that too, where the more you wear it, it'll develop its own patina.
Yeah.
So that leather isn't going to look white like that. It's going to end up looking more of a.
It's just like the Pinnacle ones.
Yeah, that's
a shoe. That's somebody. That's not a Jordan, correct? That's just a replica, or somebody copied it, right?
It's a high end. Like I don't know if you want to call it a boutique or they're just Hinder scheme. Like they create other things besides shoes, but. They did like the Jordan 4. I thought they did a couple other ones.
Yeah, I think they did the 5 also too, right?
They did a few of them. They did a few pairs.
So they did a few of them. They made them look exactly the same, but they were all leather. Like everything about it was leather.
Do they have the Jordan labels and all that?
No, they're blank.
So they're blank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
But didn't they do that at some hot, like at a Nordstrom or?
I can't remember where.
Barney's?
I can't remember. It was either something like that. It's Barney's, New York, or something along those lines, I think. And they had a small amount of them, and I think the retail on them was crazy stupid, also. Because I mean, it's not necessarily the leather; it's the time it takes to craft that. You know, I mean, if you get a custom wallet or something, that thing's going to be pretty expensive. I mean, using a really good leather, that stuff isn't cheap. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, you earn money doing that, so you value your time. How much time do you have into that one that you're working on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some hours into this.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not like you're going to be like 200, you know?
No, definitely not.
Shit. What would you say man hours would take to make something like this Sender scheme right now? This Jordan.
That Sender scheme, to be honest with you, that veg tan material is not easy to work with.
It's super tough.
It stains really fast. If it touches the wrong thing, there's a stain on it. If you got some stuff on your fingers and hands, it got a stain on it. That's not really. It's pretty hard to work with.
Because that's where it develops that patina, is the oils off of your hands, and just, I mean, every day you could literally scratch that with your fingernail, and that scratch is going to be there. Like, it's going to scratch.
Yeah.
Like,
and like even like you have a stock X thing on there. How much is a dead stock?
Where's that at?
Up top.
Up top.
Right there. See, so that shoe came out so long ago that when you get that shoe, it's not going to look like that anymore.
No.
Oh, you're right.
It already aged.
Yeah, retail price was $12.95.
Even if you kept it in the box, all these years, that leather will still, no matter what, change.
Retail price was $1,235.
Wow.
So these are below retail right now.
Yep.
Yeah. That sucks for people that bought a couple just to, you know what I mean?
Well, the first people that sold was one that made out, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's another question. Like, usually, like, what do you charge for a custom?
It just depends. Like I can charge anywhere from $900. That's for basic, like just basic materials, leather. Then it can go upward if you want the premium, like Python, Gator, like the real leather. You know what I mean? The real leather hides.
The real shit, not the shit you buy at the material place. All right. Now, if I was to bring you, let's say, a purse or something, and I told you, here, can you do it for me?
It just depends on what you would. I mean, what do you mean?
Like a big ass fucking Louis Vuitton purse and said, here you go. One of those big luggage things that says.
Or can you show them examples of what you got right now?
So.
Let me put you on the big screen. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Damn.
Oh, that's dope.
And this is all made from authentic materials.
Damn.
What is the red? Is that a crocodile or?
Yep.
Okay.
No, that is dope.
Told you, Perm. I went to fucking college for materials.
That's just pretty dope, though, man. Like, what is that one? Like that one right there. What's that? What's the price on that one right there?
That would probably be around like 1,900.
God damn. But that's with you supplying everything, correct?
That's with me supplying everything.
So the big question is, how many pairs of these reverse skunks are you thinking about, and what's the price on those?
See, the price on those, the price on those won't be as high.
I like
it, right?
Because it will be just suede. It's not going to be it'll be premium suede, but it's not going to be like the designer stuff. You know what I mean? Like if I have to put a designer bag,
It'll be like the dunks.
exactly. It'll just be like pretty much.
Yeah. Are you gonna make the lows or the highs?
I'm probably gonna end up making the highs.
Yeah, you might as well do the highs. I think that'll look dope with
Yeah,
all.
I'm already signed up for a pair of lows.
Shut the fuck up. Look.
But
I
what are
gotta
those
see
then? I mean, because it's gonna be. Are you gonna have the swoosh and everything, or how's that? I mean, is it gonna look exactly the same or what?
I mean, it probably won't look exactly the same because I probably don't have the same exact materials that they're using.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna make
The color scheme will definitely be there though.
That's
If we-
cool.
for
'Cause,
example,
I mean, I don't know. I really like that shoe. I wanted that shoe so bad.
How much would a themed dunk SB low like the chunky dunkies run for?
That would be. I mean, it'll probably be close to like 800 because I have to. I pretty much.
It would be something special, right? Like something totally different that no one would have.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, I have to go out there and source the material.
Yeah.
I have to buy the dunk base.
Yeah.
And you can't even find a dunk for under 200, 250 nowadays.
That's true.
I got a question. I got a particular shoe that maybe you can help me with that I probably want to get customized because I pretty much got burned on. Let me hold on.
You're not talking about your Supremes, right?
He was watching, guys. He was watching.
You've been watching. If I said anything,
Bro, you couldn't tell those were fake by how dark the sup was on the thing?
dog, I don't know. This is when I first started doing shoes.
Is that the one with the tongue that's all slanted?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like
You got the fucking little Jordan 5.
looks like a Doberman's ear, dude.
Well, let's say I want to do like a Travis Scott custom with these. What something like that would cost?
I'm gonna be real with you. I probably wouldn't touch them.
Is that bad?
I pretty much built my name off of using authentic materials.
No. Well, you're gonna use authentic material. The only thing that's gonna be different is the bottom, correct?
Yeah, that base is definitely not an authentic material.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It comes back to the same custom shit. I'm saying if you did this, it's still a custom. There's nothing fake about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, the whole base is fake, though.
But according to who? You already reconstructed the whole shoe. It's not a Supreme anymore. That's basically what I'm saying. If now let's say you get fake leather. You use fake leather ever?
Never, never.
Well, I'm saying like there's fake crocodile, there's fake fucking ostrich, there's fake everything. It's waterproof shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see that 5 real quick up close, bro. Let's go.
You saw that bounce back though? Look at the bounce back.
Bam. Bonsai.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. It's still a custom though. You get what I'm saying? No matter if the materials are real or fake.
But my customs are built on a real base though.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to. That's what the answer that I was looking for.
It's like saying let's just say it's just like saying a prestigious restorer doesn't want to restore a kit car, right?
If the money's right, motherfucker, I'm gonna make that motherfucker look like a Porsche. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Got the Fieros out here looking like fucking Lamborghinis and shit.
You got the MR2s and shit.
That's the thing though. That's the thing that it's just the fact that I built my name.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck it up.
I understand that. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: is like I said, I understand you like to use real bases. Okay, but a custom is a custom, though. You get what I'm saying?
He's trying real hard right now, guys.
No. I'm just trying to see an honest opinion of what you guys think about it too. Okay, not necessarily all the materials that go into a custom is really a real material. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
what,
I mean, there are. I do get customers that don't care if the gator is real.
Yeah, because it's hard to get real gator. Even when we do upholstery in cars, people want real gator. It's like, well, you're gonna pay $3,000 of skin,
Yeah.
little skins, and you want to cover the whole seat. Good luck. And I'd be like, well, just how much is the fake shit? I give you the fake shit for fucking $30 a yard. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I know these are hurt. You broke my heart, but maybe one day I can send you a shoe, man, because I want to check it. I want to do a Travis 5 and a 5-0. And
I
that's
think you should make that look like a.
I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody that will touch them, though.
yeah.
You can turn those into a dog head.
Just take them to a flea market, bro. Fuck it.
I'm probably gonna do it myself.
Paint them to look like a dog head, and then the fucking tongues could be the ears.
Just make a mask out of those, bro. Just fucking cut them bitches off.
Could have some fucking Jordan dog
some
ears.
tweezers.
Well, that was my question because, like I said, I've always I've always wanted to because, like I said, I paint cars, you know what I mean, and I know how to do airbrushes and all that, deal with airbrushes. I've always wanted to fucking do a shoe, but I've never had the courage to fuck up a shoe. But I think I'm gonna end up fucking this one up.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like I want to turn these into the bread airships, but I don't want to use this. You know what I'm saying?
I'll get it. So if you got that shoe from China, brand new, you wouldn't touch it to make them a bread.
As me?
Yeah.
Like if I just wanted you to paint it, because basically all it would be is the sole stays the same. All you do is paint the white to black, leave the red, and then to the tongue black. Like say I'm
gonna be 100% real with you, right? If you were to hit me up and didn't tell me that was that whatever you're sending me is a replica, I'll probably do it.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be able to really, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking
be looking at for stuff, right?
He doesn't bat 1,000 when he.
I'm not gonna sit here and get your shoe and then be like, all right, before I do this, I'm gonna fucking look at the shoe. If they're fucking fake, I'm gonna just send them back.
You're not trying to sit there and authenticate. You're just doing what the customer wants, right?
Yeah, but if that's the case, then it's most likely it'll end up getting painted exactly the way you want it to. But if you had approached me like, hey, I got some fake shoes for you to do, then I'll probably most likely turn you down.
I get it. But like that's the thing. Like I want to get another New Beginnings pack, but not the real one. I want to get a fake one, and I want to turn that into a bread airship.
Yeah, I wish you would have not told me that, because now if you hit me up, then I'm like, I know you probably got this from somewhere else.
Well, and I want to do
got it from
Chicago 1 in the 85 cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be all that is just a black swoosh on this, and it's a Chicago.
Yeah.
I had a phone call. Sorry about that.
So I seeing how it's coming from China, and I don't know. I've never painted a shoe, but I painted a wall, so I mean it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm pretty sure I can do it myself. I mean, just like I could probably paint a car too, right, Daniel? It's like a wall.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Just like a wall.
All right, let me ask you guys this then, right? There was a lot of issues regarding this, and I just stayed away from it. But what do you guys feel about those fake baby
shoes?
Off-white
Oh shit!
That see, this is what makes me mad because I come from the customizing world, right?
Yeah.
Where I have to make shit by hand or I have to paint stuff with these, right?
Yeah.
But it's disrespectful for you to buy a caseload of fucking baby Jordans from China and then sell them as customs.
I think I know the guy you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, that is fucked up because I'm pretty sure somebody else made that shoe and they actually made it out of their own materials. You know, maybe bought a real shoe, cut it down. You know what I mean?
But who the
That's
hell's gonna do
the
that?
part about it. Yeah.
I mean, no. Don't get me wrong though.
Hold
If
on,
you
hold
were to buy a baby Jordan from Foot Locker and fucking sat there, unstitched what needs to be unstitched, painted what needs to be painted, and said, "Ta-da! This is my custom off-white." Then I would respect that because you took the time to make that, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Now, if you're buying 50 pairs from Wish or Alibaba and saying this is a custom,
Yeah.
but the stitching on the sole isn't even real stitching, it's just imitated stitching.
Woo.
Really?
Hold on. Are we talking about this shoe right here?
I've been trying to give me a pair of those.
See?
God damn it. Fucking bed, Hey, does it have fake stitching though? Or is it just, is that the real? It's fake stitching? So I just glued on, or what the fuck?
No,
It's just in the rubber. It's in the rubber.
Oh, that's just a mold. Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. No way.
Yeah. It's just a baby.
That's just trash, dude. That is kind of disrespectful.
Does that have the pocket in the collar, Beto?
Yeah, it does.
It does. So you're
Put
like,
your kids in a store in there. Fuck
so your
it.
5-year-olds can hold your bag.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. They ain't checking no kids.
They ain't checking kids. That's funny.
So that was a really big issue at one point, right? Because there was some reputable people selling them.
Woo!
Yeah, I know the guy.
And let me tell you this. I went to a mall that does consignment, and I saw those. I took a look at them, and I
know what you're talking about.
Where
I
was
took
it?
a look at them, huh?
Where was it? West
Was
Coast
that
somewhere?
that
Was it warm?
Huh?
Was it warm there?
Pretty warm.
Yeah, I bet.
There's a lot of slot machines and a lot of drinking and shit over there.
Oh no! It was out here in the Bay,
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
and so I took a look at them, right? And I told him,
First of all, before you tell us the story, how much was he selling them for?
way too much.
Oh hell no!
Way
How
too
much?
much.
And I think I put that spot on blast, didn't I?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Beto, troublemaker.
No, it was out in our area, Beto. And so I think they were like $250 a pair or some shit like that.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yup.
And I told him straight up, I was like, look, bro, like I don't want you to feel disrespected, but what are those? And he said, oh, those are customs that some guy brought in. And I was like, that right? And I told him, let me explain something, bro. I'm actually a customizer. And these were bought from China. And let me explain to you how I know. And that's when I pointed out the stitching on them, on the sole. And it's funny because I just bought my daughter some shoes from Foot Locker, right? And I had brought them out and I said, look, see the stitching on these? These are the same size. There should be stitching on these just like those if those were real. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
And he told me that he didn't know.
Well,
And he would have to look into that. And I came back 2 months later and they were still up there.
Damn.
That's exactly what I would have said. I'm like, I didn't know.
but the thing is, he still had them up there. So how many pairs did he have in the back then? And then he buy a whole shipment also and just started selling them.
Buying pallets from your boy from LV.
So let me ask you this: so being that shoe is there, Does that make you question the rest of the shoes in the shop?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Big time.
Hell yeah. Like,
Yo,
well,
that's crazy. I never thought about
got
that.
You had them up there for that long, and people been hitting you up.
So how many did you see anything any other pair questionable in there?
I don't know. I never really looked into their shoes because I'm be real, because of that now. Now I don't even like, I used to see shoes that they had and was like, I wish I had my pair. My size would not. But like, if he knowing, like, even with me telling him those are fake, bro, and he still has them up there, what if Beto walks by and was like, hey, these shoes right here are fake and they're my size?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, does he not care? Like, what's going on? So it makes me not even want to. It makes me not even want to buy shoes from there anymore.
Exactly.
Wow.
We put them on the ban list. I have a little list already going on.
That's fucked up because who knows what else he got in their fake? Because I know some fucking places out here where I live that you walk in there, they got like 50 pairs of the same Yeezy. It's like, how the fuck do you get 50 pairs? Fucking 2 days off, a full size run in there. It's like, oh hell no, it's something funny here. But yeah, back to that custom thing. I know exactly what you're saying. Like, that's disrespectful because the same way, like I said, I do custom paint on cars with graphics and everything, right? But at the same time, you can go to that store and you can buy a stencil that gives you that same design that I just did, but it's like I did it by hand. You guys got a fucking stencil and just copied it. It's not the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's disrespectful. I know what you're saying. You know what I mean? There's people out there that, same thing with China. They make this shoe and they call it a custom. They ain't no custom. That's just the
exactly right. That's definitely not a custom because I feel like it wasn't made. It wasn't just like you didn't paint it. It was put in an assembly line where they made tens and thousands of it. So how is that a custom now?
It's not a custom paint job. That's just a copy and paste of somebody else probably down the street has the same paint job.
It's a Mickey Mouse.
I feel you on that. I understand that part of the custom world, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I do a lot of that shit too. But, you know, my main thing is that I wanted to ask too, the same thing that he did, is if you take a shoe and remake it with better materials, I don't consider that a custom. You know what I'm saying? I consider that more of an upgrade. It's the same exact color, you know, everything. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I feel that. I understand that, but there's still a lot of work within that, though.
No, it's still a one-on-one, though. There's nobody else out there that has the same exact pair that you have. You get what I'm saying? It's upgraded. It's still, I mean, in a way, you could consider it a custom because the materials are custom. You put custom materials that you chose yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but the crazy part to me when that all went down, you guys know who I'm talking about. A store out in Vegas. I'm not gonna say no names because I ain't trying to get sued. I'm just saying.
I know the gang.
The crazy part, no one really said anything. Everybody kept quiet. You guys know I was very active about that, and I came out and said it, and I got a little bit of backlash from it, you know. But I mean, a lot of customizers, no one really said anything, bro. That's the crazy part.
It's because bro, it's not the fact that we don't know or we don't. It's not like we don't have a fucking clue. It's just, is that some shit we want to step into?
Yeah,
I think it's more where he's coming from. It's more of like, yo, we know they're fake. You know what I mean? We know that shit's fake. We if anybody buys that shit, they're just as stupid. You know what I mean? It's kind of not even worth it. You know, it's kind of like a joke. It's a slap in the face. Like, yo, this is trash. You know what I'm saying? It's not even worth the time to say anything. If you don't know they're fake, then fuck it. You deserve to get burned. You know what I mean?
I mean, bro, it's if they know what they're buying.
But here's the crazy part. That store, that particular place has a big reputation, right? In the sneaker community. They've been around for a while. They built a loyalty fan base. And to see stuff like that in their store, whether it be supposedly for kids or who cares, the kids are going to beat them up, destroy them. That to me lets me know that you don't care, that you're selling that. And what's not to say that you're not gonna slide other stuff in there too? But
that just questions their integrity for the whole culture, though.
Yeah.
The whole sneaker game, it just questions their whole integrity.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, especially if you can fucking buy them for $20 a pop and you're selling them in your store for $250.
That's the
what? I think Scrooston said he paid $30 on DHL Gate or some shit like that for those shoes. So, well, he got them for his kids. He got them for his kids. You know, whatever. He knew what he was buying, though.
Yeah, you know what you're buying.
That's pretty shitty to sell them for $250.
But see, that's the thing. So if you know what the fuck you're buying, then hey, more power to you. But if somebody is telling you this is a custom, but they're fake and they're charging you $250 for it, then it gets different. Then it's like that's fucked up. You're out of pocket.
Yeah. So I mean,
shout out to our newest Team Taco member, Scrooston. I appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, he just commented 30 on DHL, LOL. So
DHL is a shipping company.
Well, there's like a DH gate or some shit like
that. DH gate.
I think that's what he meant. I don't know.
Oh, he paid $30 to get him shipped. Okay.
Oh, god damn!
I can go get those shoes for $30. I know what I'm getting. I know my kid's gonna just
exactly. If you know what you're getting, regardless if you're buying your size or your kid's size, if you know what you're paying for and you know what it is, hey, more power to you.
Yeah,
do what you do.
But that's like to sit there and take advantage of someone. There's no difference in what that store was doing than what, say, I was on Instagram and I bought 40 pairs of Chunky Dunkies, the fake ones, and I'm advertising them for, whatever market price is, $1,900. I'm saying I'll sell them for $1,000. I need to get rid of them. I need money, whatever the situation is, whatever scam that Instagram person's running. That's the same thing as what's going on in that shop, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but
Western Union money.
I don't feel like. I mean, it's still wrong. You out of pocket still. You are way out of pocket. But it's even more wrong when there's kids that want to tell people that I have bought this from such and such store, so they have to be real.
Yeah. Now the problem is when they attach that custom word to it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what they get you. It's not a custom. I bet if they said these motherfuckers are fake from China, ain't nobody gonna pay more than $50 for that shoe.
Well, that's because they know what comes from China ain't worth $250. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So they put that back on these word.
So back on these, that store that you're talking about, Vu, I know which one you're talking about. I actually hit them up and I told them, okay, so you're saying these are custom. Who made them and what base should they use? Like I hit that guy 2 or 3 times and he never replied back, bro. Never.
He don't give a fuck. That's fine.
Are you talking about the one in Concord?
No, there's one in SF.
Nope, I'm talking about the one in Concord.
There's multiple places. Goddamn.
Oh shit. The block is hot. Hold up. Where we at?
Well, if what I'd want to do is ask the guy. I'd want to ask the shop owner, be like, "Well, I got 15 pairs of those. Do you want to buy them as customs?" That's what I'd say. I'd be like, "You're charging $250. I'm only asking $100. Give me $100, buddy."
That will probably pay fucking $30 each if he bought multiple pairs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if he's cool with having that in his shop and selling it for $250, why isn't he cool with letting me sell the same thing to him for $100 when he's going to make $150 profit on it?
I wouldn't buy it.
That's my point. Like
I didn't know about the other store, yo. I didn't know.
That shop owner knows they're getting over on someone, so that's when it makes it fucked up.
Yeah,
then you question their business ethics altogether.
That's a whole nother issue right there. You know what I mean? All that fake shit. You know what I mean?
So what happened? What happened now? Sorry about that.
I'm saying the shop that's got those for $250. If I brought in 10 pairs and I said I want $100 each pair, would he buy them from me? Even though he can sell them for $150? No, he's not going to buy them because he knows he can get them for $30, right? So that makes me question his business ethics altogether.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But it just questions everything. Once somebody tells you, especially like me, right? I told him straight up, hey, bro, I do customs.
Yeah.
And I can tell you by looking at the shoe why they're not custom. And if they're still up there, it makes you question everything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It makes you question their consignment shoes or shoes that they bring in, or it makes you question all their shit. Because if you're not paying attention from who you're getting shit from,
Perm, you're getting warmer.
then what makes me feel like you're actually paying attention to the rest of your shit?
Tops in the building.
Well, this person like that first of all, they probably have more than that that's fake in there. Second of all, he's in the culture for the money. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he gives a fuck about the culture. I don't think he gives a fuck about shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. You know what I mean? I think what your problem is that the fact that it's kind of offensive is this fucking spit in the face that they're calling these baby shoes customs.
Yeah.
First of all, they're fucking just basically stamped out of the factory, with no detail, and they're being sold. You get what I'm saying? Now, a real custom shoe like that, let's say you do make a baby shoe like that, what would something like that run?
It was a baby shoe. It wouldn't even cost much. Fucking, it'd probably be like $100 for my time. You know what I mean? Like, how much paint are you really gonna use?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the shit that we're saying. Like, they probably spend less money and get a custom made than that bullshit that they're buying from China. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's an issue too. Like, they're charging all that fucking money for something that's stamped out when they could just turn around and go get a custom one made.
And it's made in the USA.
Yeah, and probably less than what that dude's selling it for. Correct?
Exactly. I mean, you can go get a Jordan 1 right now from Foot Locker for a kid baby size is what, like $60?
Yeah, something like that.
And then I'll fucking give them to me, and I'll fucking unstitch whatever you need and repaint whatever else needed to be done. And that's another $100 for my time. That's $160 rather than paying $250 for a fucking fake shoe.
Yeah, that's dope though. Actually, now that fucked up, but that's not bad though. But that is fucked up on their part though.
Perm, you're getting warmer.
Now, as far as customizing, how long have you been doing it for?
I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it since like high school time, like just making paint panels at first in high school. Panels, each panel is different. I used to do shirts just to match my shoes back in high school. That was dope as shit to me because I would have a shoe that nobody have and a shirt that nobody has, and I'd be good. And then
you probably spent half the money too.
Bro, back then, Angelus wasn't around. None of these companies were around.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Yeah, you're a couple years younger than me. Yeah, I remember that was around the time where everybody used to match their shirts, their shoes, everything matching, big ass t-shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were rocking tall tees and all types of shit.
Pro clubs, fucking 3X.
What the fuck were we thinking?
You need change? Jabot jeans?
The big ass
jeans.
Hold on now. What are you guys talking about? I'm still rocking 3X, man.
That's not by choice. That's more
but back then you were probably rocking a 6.
Yo, hey, so you got a shoe right there that's actually your shoe that you could show, like one of your own shoes right there that you got customized that you could show? One from your own collection. That's what I want to see his taste. You know, like what he likes. That's what I wanted to ask that question.
Yeah.
So this was one of my first shoe that I like when I first started. The construction on them wasn't. It was good to wear, but I just didn't really like the build on them.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
That's for sure. You see, like at fucking like designer stores and shit. What's up with this music?
My bad.
making love to the shoes.
Oh damn!
It's just a baby.
Well, let me see your again though. That shit look dope though.
Here we go. Here we go. Second take or what?
So how long have you done? Has that one been around? When did you make that one?
This was probably about like 6 months ago.
Oh shit! That's dope. And you rock that shit all the time, or just special occasions or what?
I rock them, but not all the time because as the person making them, it's hard for me, bro. Trust me. Like every little thing that's wrong with them,
you know what it is.
It bothers me to the core.
So you try to perfect it every time.
Yeah, so like there's so many, like I don't know. Let me show you a few things, bro.
Yeah.
There's so many shoes that I've built
Yeah.
that it didn't even get to the point where I put the soles on them yet because just lasting them and molding them, just looking at them, they look wrong to me, so I just scrap them.
That's the way it is with
the house. Yes, sir.
I see shit and I don't like it, and I'm like, fuck, man. It bothers me.
So look at these, right? So this was one of the pairs, one that I had made before that pair.
Oh wow, that shit looks hard, dude.
Oh yeah.
Now, let's say how much you charge me to finish that is something that shows.
What was that?
This is a shoe that you know that has defects, but as me, I don't know. I didn't make the shoe. I don't know what the defects are. Now, if I was to tell you, all right, I want you to finish that shoe for me, what do you charge me to sell me to finish that shoe right there?
See, bro, that's the thing. Is like if I was that type of person, I would charge you whatever I would regularly charge you. This would probably be around like $1,200, $1,300.
Yeah.
But with being that my name is attached to this,
you wouldn't want to sell it because
you wouldn't want to release it.
I wouldn't even want to do it.
Yeah. Even like just one shoe just to have like a display, that motherfucker would look hard, dude. In a display, just the way it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then see, I wouldn't even want this display.
I know what you're saying though. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. I understand that, but you know, to the regular person that doesn't make shoes, they're not gonna know what the fuck is wrong with that shoe. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I bet you Beto can tell you what's wrong with it right now.
I can kind of see the back tab. I see it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But if it's a custom, dude, it's still a custom. They gotta realize that that's thick back there because the material is thick. You get what I'm saying?
But I mean, look. So look at my back tab now.
Ooh,
you perfected it basically.
Damn.
No, yeah, I see it.
Oh, there you go.
But still, though,
one got the Georgia peach, the other one don't.
But you know, every person is picky with their own shit. Just like you said, when I do a paint job, I know exactly what's wrong. If there's a line that's off or a little chip somewhere or something, I know what's wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's
like,
all in the
even like this one. Like this is another scrap shoe.
Damn.
Oh wow. That shit is dope, dude.
Dude, that goes hard, bro. Damn, son.
And I scrapped this because this part, for one, and then this part was pulled too far down. Now, if you were to look at it straight ahead, you can kind of see that it goes down too much.
Oh, okay.
That's why
that's something like that looks way better than the Animal 3s that just came out.
Oh, hey.
This was my version of the animal. Like I told Beto, this is my version of the Animal Instincts that they should have came out with instead of whatever they're coming out with next.
Oh, those are hard, bro.
I have the first 3s, but the second ones are ugly. But this shit,
right? The first 3s, if they were gonna do it like that, they should have dropped the ugly ones first. Yeah, and then it seemed like they upgraded to the first one.
New one is trash.
Yeah, the second one is trash.
No, but
The
that
first one is dope. The first one was super slept on.
The one you just showed, that shit right there is dope, though. That's some dope ass shit that you got right there. Now, as far as like that, you got your own. You got a collection of sneakers. Are you like a sneakerhead, or you just fucking go shoes?
Bro, to be real with you, I disrespect shoes, bro. I have. Wait, I'm gonna show you, bro. I have so many. Like, that's just laying on the ground, man.
Oh, hold on. Let's.
God damn! Look at that.
He wears his kicks.
And then look, that's just there.
Wow.
And then, like, I just disrespect my shoes, bro.
I'm gonna put on Concords. I need some Concords.
Look, I'm gonna show you another. Look, so you see, so there's one here, right?
Wow, is that the woman's?
And then there's another one. There's there. Yeah. That's the pair. And then, like, I'm just disrespectful, bro.
No fucking way.
You got two pairs? So I can't even get one.
So what's for sale over there?
This motherfucker.
I don't know.
I'm at the jump on Insta. Look at Travis Scott's. I got mine in a fucking case. This guy just got laying around.
Bro, so to me, like, the dopest part is the fact that you don't have the shoe and you really want them.
Yeah.
Once you have them,
once you have them, it becomes just another shoe.
That's true. That is, though. But that other shoe is something that I want. So how much do you want for them women's Jordan 1?
Big perm, correct.
All right, let me.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
All right. On the screen there, you see the Chunky Dunky Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
Those are from the shoe surgeon.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's something that here's another scenario that would, if I was the person, say Ben and Jerry, or, you know, I'm going to assume someone from Ben and Jerry's collaborated with someone from Jordan Brand to create the Chunky Dunky. You know, they like, well, let's make the swoosh look like it's dripping with ice cream. You know, they thought out this shoe. There's a lot of detail into this shoe. And then the shoe surgeon comes along and is like, okay, I'm going to copy the whole concept. The only originality that he's doing is creating it on a Jordan 1 high. Now, as the original creative mind of this, are you disrespected by this? Like, say you come up with that, and whether you worked at Ben and Jerry's or at Jordan, you had a lot of say in how this shoe looked, the Chunky Dunky, the original one. And then, are you flattered by this, or are you pissed off by this if someone did this?
I mean, you made the design, and you went to Nike with it. Nike decided to mass produce it. Then it was for the world, right?
Right.
So I don't feel like you could get mad at the fact that somebody else created the same design on a different shoe.
But do you see the price tag though?
Yeah, I'll make it fair for half of
I mean,
that.
they're profiting big time off of that.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely. I mean, all right, look, let me.
I mean, I'm not. I know the work is there, the craftsmanship is there. I understand they deserve that a premium price for that, but at the same time, what's to stop me from, you know, paying people that, you know, say I hired you and I'm like, hey, I want you to cut out 60 of these yellow swooshes. I want you to cut out boom, 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 and then sew them all together. Like, say I had you as just my assembly line, so to speak.
Nah, that's not. That's kind of spin his face, I think, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I was the owner, if I created that shoe, I could argue that you could be pissed off and flattered at the same time, because
I still like be like, eat a dick. It's still gonna be $1,900 a shoe.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like, if all right, so look, let me explain this, right? No disrespect to the surgeon, because I feel in my line of work, he's like one of the gods of
Yeah,
doing
I'm not
it.
trying to disrespect. I was trying to bring out like a different point. Like you could view that as a different, you know what I'm saying? There's two sides of the story there.
But if you're paying this price for it, you're paying for the name Shoe Surgeon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because these leathers are the same exact. I mean, this isn't cow, but this is the exact same leather. It's gonna be exactly the same, except this is a fucking zebra print, and that's a cow print.
Yeah.
And if I build that shoe, I mean, don't get me wrong though. There's more work to that shoe. Like I'm not gonna be able to find leather that's fucking blue on top and green on the bottom. So there is some work to it. Like they printed some shit on some leather to make it look that way.
Mm.
But if I were to do it though, being that my name is not Shoe Surgeon, I can only charge half of that.
Mm.
I get that, you know, but so then say you did create this and you put it on some other silhouette, Air Max, and you charged $2,000. Does the Shoe Surgeon have a right to be pissed off at you?
Nah, I mean he can't. He can't. What right does he have to be pissed off?
That's what I'm saying. Like he's kind of pulling the wind from the sails of Nike with this a little bit, and then someone doing that to him. I mean, I don't think he can be irritated at all with something like that because
you can't, bro. All right, so I've gotten. So I don't know. A while back, maybe it was like 2 years ago, right? I was the first one to create. I was the first one. It was me and Posit, Mr. Posit, but we created these.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then nobody was doing these at the time.
That's dope.
Nobody was doing this at the time.
Yeah.
But since it caught so much fire, that everybody started doing it.
Yeah, I did. I started seeing people do that in the half mask too, the same style and everything too.
That's not what those rich people be wearing.
And nobody even thought about doing this.
No.
It caught fire because it was like a month or two before Halloween too. And we had like a couple celebrities that bought from us, and it just caught fire. But am I gonna be mad because they made it? Nah, I can't. Like, I mean, I made it, I posted it, I showed it to the world. I can't have that mind frame that, all right, this is mine. It's like I created this. You guys, everybody in the world is gonna have to respect that and not make this. If I was thinking like that, I'd be mad all the time.
yeah.
That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. You got any other stuff or any other work that you're working at that you want to show everybody? I know you did those new masks that you had. What was it? The Murakami?
Yeah, that's somewhere.
That shit was fire.
All right,
Hey,
let me. All right, this is kind of pretend like this goes back to. I'm not the first one to make these.
Yeah, that shit looks clean.
You know, I'm not the first one to make them, and I can tell you that though. I'm not afraid to tell you that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not afraid to tell you like I liked it. I can do the same thing. I mean, he might be able to charge a lot more than me.
Yeah,
but I don't care. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I'll still be able to eat and sell it for the price I sell it for.
Yeah.
and he sells it for his price because he has that name. He can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. That's, you know, he's earned that, so to speak. You know,
that's the whole Itai, right?
He's put in the time.
I don't even know if he made it. He actually blocked me, bro.
For real?
God damn.
He blocked me like 2 years ago.
Damn.
Now, do you feel like you need to, like, if somebody came out with that shit, right? Do you feel like you need to give them homage, or is it something that you don't think you need to, or?
But then see, so if let's say you created it first, right?
Yeah,
But Beto saw yours and made it, right?
yeah.
And then I saw Beto's. Do I have to pay homage to you?
If you know where the original came from, I would say yes.
But let's
But
say
if you
I don't. Let's say I don't. I
then
just seen it from Beto.
I mean, then you don't know any better. So it's just lack of knowledge on that point.
So if I just seen Beto's and was like, oh shit, that's fucking dope. I can make that. And I make it, but I don't know that you made it first though.
Right.
And that's happened. Yeah, that's happened.
It happens all the time because, bro, you can't really be mad when your shit's being remade or somebody else makes it because there's always somebody before you.
That's true.
Yeah, there's always gonna be somebody that makes it better. You know
And then there's always gonna be somebody after you.
Well, the whole thing with like Kanye West leaving Nike, that was I feel like he wanted a lot more creative process. He wanted to do Nike wasn't going to let it go on. But Beto, show that screenshot, the screenshot I put up.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
That was a shitty move, though.
Oh yeah, those are what?
Those are fucking fire. Those are better than the original.
Yeah. Oh hell
But
yeah.
then
I mean,
he's using
Price tag is fucking crazy, but
he's using premium suede gator though.
That's pretty much the same thing like what I was talking about with like the original Jordan 1 Chicago, except I'm not a fan of like the different animal print and stuff. I would want it to be like, I mean, I guess I'd do like a pig suede on the brown. That would be like a real hairy paws suede on that. But I mean, I think those are better than the original. I think.
Okay, so how do you feel about that? That to me is a custom. Why? Because he changed all the materials to something different. You get what I'm saying? It's not suede. It's not leather. It's fucking alligator. Correct?
And isn't I mean, it is different though because the white on the lows is on the normal Travis Scott lows. They're black with the white swoosh.
Can you? Is this a screenshot?
No, it's a screen. What do you want? Different picture?
No, I want to see what sizes.
Oh,
this was trying to get one.
All the way up to a 17.
All the way up to a 17?
Yeah.
What other Jordan do you know have that cream and brown sole?
Oh shit.
The Defiant, that cheap ass Defiant one you can buy for $100. Yo, he's taking those fucking things and chopping them up. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
because you can make a low out of a high.
No, you definitely can. But what cream and brown sole are those?
No such thing.
I don't think I've ever seen any other.
So are you suggesting that he's using real Travis Scotts for those?
He's saying that he's buying them from China.
Ooh.
All right, let me ask you this, though. Let me be real. Do you think he's chopping up a Travis high to make these?
Oh, hell no.
Never. He's fucking getting them from China. I didn't say that. Allegedly, okay. I don't make enough tacos yet to pay a lawsuit. So.
Look at the bottom there,
bro. Do not get me wrong. Though. I respect this dude. He's like a god to what I do.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yo, you just pointed something out. Damn. But who the fuck's gonna buy it? Whoever has $1,900 doesn't give a fuck what he made him out of, though. That's
Coming
the
out here
problem.
with
In a little bit. I'm doing something.
Who wants to pitch in and buy a pair? Let's see what they take them apart. See what they use.
Oh shit.
Oh, how much does he want for one of those?
$5 grand.
No, my man. What the fuck?
A little Honda Accord.
For real.
Oh, that's a little bucket.
What else do we know about Honda Accords? Look at that sole, though, dude. That's fucking nuts.
Yo, that's just don't. Oh man, you just killed it. That's
Hey,
just.
Damn, you got us all thinking, bro. Holy shit.
No, but I'm just hey,
No,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
you
it's
just pointed
real
it
though,
out.
right?
You
It's
just pointed it
real.
out. Yeah.
Because what other
that's
souls
back-
do you know?
Back to what I was saying. See, that's exactly what I would have done. What I'm saying, you could use my soul on these fucking dope ass fives.
Oh shit!
Use the bottom.
Hold on.
These dope ass fives and made a custom. Back to what I was saying, right?
And you wore them already too?
Oh,
No, I bought them used.
shit!
I bought them used.
Oh.
You said you bought them used.
I bought them used.
You bought them right after you tried them on?
Oh,
No.
shit.
Hell no, I didn't rock these motherfuckers. They ain't my size. But that's what I'm saying. That's basically what we were back to talking about earlier, correct? Taking my shoe, that's a fake, and using my bottom and making a shoe. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, like, no disrespect. Maybe you can go to Surgeon and he'll probably fucking look those up for you real quick.
I don't got $5,000, dude. Come on, man.
I mean, you provided the
Maybe if you
soul.
take your soul, he'd only charge you like 3. Take your own soul.
Yo, now you got me thinking. though. That is some crazy.
I don't know.
shit.
My whole goal with this was to just
You opened a
spark-
whole other can, bro.
well, just spark conversation, you know, like because this line is so foggy and black. I mean, it's gray. It's a gray area. It's not black and white. It's not.
It's the
straight
line's
line.
really thin, bro. The line's really thin.
Yeah, that was my whole point on this. Was I wanted to talk about that and just be like, you know, at what point, like, you can't necessarily label all of these different customs or one-of-ones. You can't necessarily label them one certain thing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you just can't. You just can't.
But you can't label them fake though. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm
label
not
them
saying that.
fake.
Like I would just brought the fakes into it because at some point, everything that goes to the Chinese factory
So when I picked
is
this
swatches and just rubber, right?
Put those shoes down,
I
my
don't
man.
want to give them the goddamn five, yet, bro. Hold on.
So when I pick these motherfuckers, they're gonna be customs. They're not gonna be fake no more.
They're gonna be, all right, if you want to be, they're gonna be fake customs.
There you go.
A UA custom,
All right.
an unauthorized custom. I like it.
An
We got a new
unauthorized
market, dude. We got a new thing. Another fucking thing to put into the
so the mix
to
of
the
the
chat, to the mix of things.
So we got fakes, we got UAs, we got what?
Unauthorized customs.
Unauthorized customs. What else we got? That's like 4, right?
We got baby shoes. Don't forget the baby customs.
Baby-
I've actually seen fake customs though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shoe
I've
surgeon
seen-
has fakes.
Hold on. Wait, what the fuck is a fake custom though? Who has fake customs?
So, dude, the shoe
Oh, yeah.
surgeon has fakes made of his shoes.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
There's
Yeah.
a factory in China who makes all those.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that fucked up, dude?
Yeah.
Who says that same factory isn't making his shoes?
But you know what's crazy though? As somebody that creates a shoe, right?
I'll confirm.
I wouldn't feel that I've made it until China was like, "Huh, we're gonna fucking make these."
John Geiger had fakes made of his too.
Yo.
Oh, you don't want to go. Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, did I spark something? Did I start something?
Yeah. You just open up another can of worms.
There's
Oh.
there's shit everywhere, bro. You gotta just watch where the fuck you're stepping.
Yo.
Oh man.
Well, we're here to get dirty. Let's do it.
oh
Talk about
shit.
it. Let's hear it. Let's hear the backstory. I might have to go get another beer, man.
You should probably get like a few of them.
Okay, go ahead. 34, a 36 pack.
He really left.
Oh shit. Oh,
No, that's pretty dope, dude. Like that's really, those designs you got is pretty dope, dude. That's actually something cool, man.
it's working
Right on.
for real.
I'm pretty sure, like anything, you got your tools. That shit's expensive. You
No.
probably got sewing machines that are probably expensive.
Man,
Yeah.
the hours it takes him, and the amount of work to get to where he's at. You know what I mean?
So you guys there's two of you then doing it, right?
Nah, it's my boy. He's learning how to make a one. Bruh, we're back to exactly what the fuck we were talking about.
Oh, those are fire. Hold on, let me put that up.
So-
Shit.
So this is
Damn.
softest leather you can ever feel, bro. This shit's
That's
fucking.
good.
This
That's
is so
dope.
soft. But this is what he decided to go with. This is leather that's better than. This is probably like. This is leather that's better than any Jordan that's out right now.
Damn, that looks clean.
So he's making his own pair.
And he's making his own pair.
That's
Damn.
exactly what Ron was talking about right now. He's gonna be mad because he missed it. That's dope, though.
I want those.
Is that leather tongue too, or is that a canvas?
Nope, this is actually, bro, this is the mesh tongue that you were talking about?
Oh, it is the
That looks
canvas.
clean, bro. With the air zoom insole, and we good.
Yeah, so see, this is what I was talking about. Like, would I consider this as a fucking replica? No, like he made.
No, that's the upgrade though, because that shoe's already been out.
Yeah, that shoe's already been out, but so pretty much it's the same thing.
Ooh.
Except-
You're upgrading it though, but that is custom though because you're not using leathers. You're using a whole different material. That's a custom. You know what I mean?
Damn, that Chicago looks sexy.
Oh, that shit's dope, dude.
Do you have the Wings logo?
No,
Are you planning on putting the Wings logo on that?
would it be fair?
Yeah.
That's a scary thing right there.
Nah,
If
I
I
like
was
it
buying
like
them,
that,
I would
right?
want that. Is my point.
Is it because you don't want to, or is it you got to make a stamp and you got to kind of finagle it to change it a little bit? You know, what if you use the wings and put your name on it instead of Air Jordan?
See, that would be dope.
Because, like,
Right.
listen, you got the check on there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking put the middle finger thing on there.
Yeah, nah, please don't.
No, I'm not saying like.
No, I get what you're saying though.
Because I mean, you got Nike Air on the tongue, you got the check. Why not? I mean, why stop at? I mean, why not put the Wings logo on there? I mean, the Air Jordan Wings. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we definitely could.
That's what I mean. If I came to you and I'm like, that's exactly. I would basically say, look at the Chicago one, recreate that exactly, and make it the most premium leather you can do. That's what I would want.
That's what my boy's doing now.
Yo,
So that's what I'm saying.
Would you ever put your own logo on it?
Yeah, of course.
Like I'm so.
Yeah, I would. I'd actually would.
Yo, shout out to Tops, man. He just came through with the $10. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
Hold on,
thank you, Tom.
let me grab something for my daughter real quick.
All right, cool.
Yo, that's gonna be dope. You just make your own stamp, right, and change where.
That look wet, bro.
See, I mean, you got the swoosh on there, you got the check on there. That belongs to Nike. That's
Yeah, but that's something that goes there. Like without that, it looks stupid.
well. So does the Wings, though. So does the Wings, is what I'm
Well,
saying.
not necessarily because without the wings, it still looks like a Jordan 1. Without that wings, it still looks like a Jordan 1. Without the fucking logo,
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I want, like, if I were to go, I would be like, I want that. I want that.
Just put Air Ronaldo. Jordan, Air
Would that be a
Ronaldo.
fake?
That would be like your own taste, right?
Would that be a custom or would that be a fake then? If you put Air Ronaldo,
That's a custom because you're putting custom touches to it.
See, that's where it comes in. Where the line is very thin, bro.
Wingstop logo.
Because I mean, I've looked at. I don't know if you guys know who like JBF is.
Yeah, he does some firework.
So like he does work, and I respect him. He's like one of the gods to the work I do too. But going through his comments, I get people saying, like, arguing the fact that it's a fake and everything all the time. But it just happens, bro.
That's not considered a fake. That's because people don't know. People don't realize. That's the problem. See, when they start throwing in those custom words on those China shoes, that's the problem.
That's a big problem. That's why it makes me feel super like disrespected, because it's like you're just degrading the customizer thing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna make it to where my work is now fake because of the shoe.
They're pretty much cutting corners. They're not even actually working on the physical shoe. All they do is just put in an order, and then they come in and they just flip them.
Yeah, it's not made by hand. It might be made by hand, but they got machines there that press cut everything, that melt glue on there. You get what I'm saying? They got stencils, they got all that shit. He's got to manually cut the leather, manually cut the stitching, get there by hand and stitch everything back together. You know what I mean?
My dude, my boy is sitting there fucking sewing his shit right now by hand. You know what I mean? Like, he has a machine, but he's actually putting the shit together on his own. He cut the patterns out. He cut everything out. He's putting the pieces together. Like, he's doing the shit by hand. And to me, that's way more. That's worth more to me than a shoe that's in production right now. That's fucking in line with 20 people doing little bits at a time.
A shoe like that is something that you can be like, look here, son, I made this by hand. I wore it here. Bam. Something that'll probably outlast something too. It's got more meaning to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the work behind it is a lot. And it's disrespectful for somebody to put a shoe in production. Like, let's say somebody fucking, I like this shoe. Let's get 50 of them made. And let's do it. But then that's when I get like, man, that's fucked up, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
So what if so say you get your shoes out there and say you just take off and people start ordering from you and you get to that shoe surgeon status. Okay. What if Nike were to approach you and say, we want to take one of your shoes and mass produce it?
But that's different. That's coming from Nike now.
But I mean, is that I mean, are you cool with that?
I mean, we would have to be talking about some zeros, right?
But I mean, okay. But then I say I was one of your customers that bought that shoe, thinking like, man, I got a 101 or whatever,
The surgeon is to that level where he doesn't really, unless you're in a meeting with him to tell him like, I want a 1 of 1, like those shoes that you saw, those aren't 1 of 1s.
Because how many size 17s do you think he's got?
He's gotta have something. He's gotta have at least 50 pairs. If he sells shoes all the time, and if he's producing with that, and he's got those bottoms, dude, that with those bottoms alone, now you don't even know. Now he throw a wrench in there. Is he getting them mass produced in China, or is he really buying the high?
No. Don't get me wrong though. Like he might be. He could be. He could not be. Who knows, right? But
the laws, copyright laws.
He does have people in his studio that works for him that creates these shoes though. That makes shoes.
Yeah, so too. But I mean, by copyright law, you can't say you even had the money. You can't like call up and be like, "Hey, I want to put an order in for."
You can't
200, but it's illegal in America. You can, but it's illegal in America. It's illegal in America to do that.
And that's right.
That's transporting counterfeit goods through United States mail, which is a felony, dude. It just plain is.
It's tricky, man. Like Nike has events with him before.
What's that?
Nike's had events with like the surgeon and shit.
So maybe he's got the blessing. I don't know. Like I can't speak on that. But I'm saying like
I'm sure they're gonna have a fucking problem when he's like, I need to order 200 pairs of these made.
Oh shit!
But like, He's actually
What if-
had
what
like events with them where he's customized a shoe in their shit. I think they did like a 13 before in their store.
Mm.
But what if Nike's working like a licensing deal? What if he's paying Nike to be able to get 100 of those soles?
I don't really think that shit works like that.
That's the only way you could legally do that, though. Like, is to get Nike's permission, get them to sign off, or have Nike sell them to you. I mean, what if Nike's like, all right, yeah, you're gonna give us $100 for a sole? All right.
I don't think.
Like I said, I really can't. I'm not gonna say that happens or he's getting soles backdoor or he's getting soles from China. Like, you don't really know. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you don't know.
That's the thing. No one knows, but you pointed that out, and like you said, what shoes are coming with that color of brown and that color of tan on the side there?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just pointed out my view, like what I really saw and how, like.
Yeah, and I never saw that. I never really paid attention. I mean, I didn't think of it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a very good question. Like, who knows? No one will ever know the real answer. I mean, unless you're like friends with them, and you know.
And I'm sure, like if he has a studio and you work there, you have to sign a non-disclosure as well.
Oh, sure, no doubt.
Not right now. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I can't really call it, bro. You just caught me at the time where I just called some shit that I saw, bro. And I don't have an answer for that. You know what I mean? It's just fucking.
Right, and I'm not expecting you to. I mean, don't take that as. I just think it's really interesting how that came to be. I guess.
I want to know where he got them fucking soles from now.
He's picking up all the dust you can find, huh?
Daniel's about
DHL gate.
Hey, what if he fucking bought a whole bunch? He got a contract with Nike and they shipped him a whole bunch. You never know.
That's what I said. That's what I was saying. Like, what if he got a licensing thing from him? Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows the whole back end story of that.
There's ways to go about it. I mean,
no, that's crazy. I'm thinking about it.
It can go either way.
Hey, Vu, I know you got some plans up ahead and something special coming up, bro. You want to talk about it now, or you want to?
Yeah. So like, there's people all over the place that's doing this shit, bro. But we don't have anybody out here in the Bay to teach classes like this.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Whoa.
And
so can I take my fives with me?
Yeah, but I probably won't post you on my gram.
That's all right.
You post them on the bloopers.
So I plan on doing customizing classes.
Yeah.
I plan on doing probably some light work at first. Maybe little kids painting here and there. But I mean, when I have more interest, I know there's two people in here right now that's interested in classes of these.
There's gonna be a couple after this. Watch.
Yeah, I'll eventually start teaching this out here in the Bay.
Oh yeah.
We don't have anybody out here. Everybody's either New York, LA. There's Noral. Shout out to Noral, and I think Atlanta.
Yeah, he does work too.
Yeah, there's people but we don't have anybody that's teaching this type of stuff out here.
Yeah.
And I plan on doing that. So
how long did it take you to get to where you're at now? Like, how long? Maybe I missed it. How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've actually been doing this part of the customizing, like creating the shoe or designing the shoe. Probably, I've tried to get into it like 2 years ago, where I just got nowhere with it. It was just hard for me to find materials. It was hard for me to get in contact with people that would be willing to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everything took me extra long because I had to pretty much figure out everything myself.
Right.
I had to buy 2-3 of the wrong sewing machines until I finally got the right one. I didn't know where to buy certain stuff that would be needed to make a shoe. It just took me extra long.
Mm-hmm.
So it just I got from building a shoe, my first shoe, to now where I'm getting it better and better. Even though it's this how it looks now, I still feel like there's certain things that could be fixed, that could be a little bit better.
Right.
I feel like this is a lot of improvement from where I was.
No, and I've seen it, man. I've seen it. Tops, bro. It's gonna be in class session, bro, not online.
God damn, that's like a 6-hour drive for me then. Them fives ain't worth it.
He's out like towards LA.
Yeah,
like
I have something special planned for people that can't drive out here though.
Oh.
All right.
I have to iron that out, but I've been thinking a lot about that. But the main thing is you do need a sewing machine.
Yep.
Well, just fucking let me know which one I need. And these fives are gonna be flying.
Oh my god.
No.
I do have something planned for people that can't come out here or that's not in the Bay. I do have something planned, and it'll just be like you'll have a whole bunch of. It'll be like a face-to-face, probably online, something like this, and I'll pretty much be helping you putting the pieces together, putting the puzzle, and turn it into a full piece.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it, I'm down.
Cruson asked, "What type of machines would you recommend for beginners?"
You can buy bro, what's that Sailrite called? The Sailrite? Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, he's gonna grab this portable one that you can move around. It's not stuck in one spot like these two are.
Oh, okay. That
will sew through leather. Nothing you can buy at Joann's will go through the materials that you would need to sew.
Yeah, damn.
I was told when I first started, that I can buy. I was told by somebody that's popping right now that I can buy a sewing machine from Joann's, a heavy duty Singer, and I would be able to sew through 5 layers of fucking leather. And that was the biggest lie ever in the world.
I thought it was a fucking hater. No.
So the sewing machine that I would recommend is pretty pricey, probably around like, how much is like $800, $900? Yeah. Probably $800, $900, but it's portable. And it will sew through everything that you would need to sew through, making a shoe.
Let's see, let me put you up on the big screen.
How many of those 5s can you get for that, Daniel?
Fuck, man, that's a whole shipment right there.
This is called a Sailrite.
Yo, that's portable, dog. That's a big ass fucking.
That looks like a fucking engine block, dude.
There you go.
So it's
in a little box, huh? Like in a case.
Yeah,
but that's just dope, though.
It's a Sailrite Ultra Feet, straight stitch.
Oh, that's like that we do upholstery with.
Miguel, anything can be made, bro. He can make anything.
Yo, hey guys, I gotta head out, man. I got something going on, man. But yo, dog, it was fucking a pleasure meeting you, man. It's dope ass shit you got over there.
Right on you as well.
You about to miss it. You about to miss it, man.
Guess what? What are we doing?
We got the special guest with the resale predictions, bro.
Oh no! Well, tell them to come in right after me.
Oh, you don't want to wait a little bit?
Give me like 10 minutes, dude. I gotta take care of something and I'll come back.
All right.
You gotta take a shit.
Take a commercial break.
Take a shit. There's something popping up right now. I'll call you back.
Yo, Henry.
Oh
shit. Waiting, sir. Hey, Miguel asked for a friend. Can you make a LV belt bigger?
Do you have another LV belt?
Miguel, do you have a belt? What's going on, Tamia?
I mean, I can. I can definitely add more material to it because it's pretty much leather on top of vinyl. So big like people don't understand like this LV stuff, this LV material.
Let me put you on the big screen.
Isn't that just like a vinyl?
Exactly. A lot of people think it's leather.
It's put on top of leather, correct? Is that
as far as the belts? Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you want it, if like, let me show you right now. Like these bags. Like these bags aren't put on top of any type of leather. They're just vinyl.
Okay.
With the lining. And you have to understand, like these bags, right? At the Louis store, these monogram bags might be they're pretty expensive, but they're probably one of the cheapest things inside the store.
Yeah.
Because their actual leather products are in like the tens and thousands of dollars.
So do they make that monogram stuff with actual leather?
So like a lot of times like the belt is backed with leather.
But I mean, do they make like those expensive bags you're talking about? Are those actual like brown leather with like gold paint on it?
They don't. So anything with the monogram on it, it's
vinyl.
Vinyl.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Everything with the monogram, anything that's monogram in there, even like the Damier or the Eclipse, anything with any type of monogram with even the like people call it the checkerboard, they're all vinyl.
Yeah.
And
so like the actual bags that cost like 12, 13, 14, 15 bands are the ones that are plain leather that has no LV monogram, that just has this big probably gold buckle that says LV on it. That's like their actual leather products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's like monogram shit. That's like those bags are one of the cheapest bags in the store because it's vinyl.
Wow.
But they're still expensive as shit. Though.
They're still expensive as shit. That's why I said they're the cheapest bag in the store.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just paying for the name. That's it.
Pretty much. That's it. You're paying for the name. And they built it. So they built it this way, though, is because for it to be rainproof and travel, you know what I mean, to protect your clothes. That's why it's vinyl. Because they were meant to. So when they first came out, they were like luggage. They're meant to stack on top of each other, and water could splash on it, and your clothes would be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miguel, his hat is custom. You made that one, right?
Yeah.
You got that.
That's fire, man. If I had the patience and everything, I wouldn't mind making my own stuff. Yeah.
I got a few things that I haven't.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's dope, dude.
That's nuts.
No one's really. I had the Virgil bag. I just never really did nothing with it yet. Except
You did that with the bag?
Oh yeah, I had the duffel bag.
Shit.
Damn, that bag is going for like $2,000, $3,000.
No, that bag's going for like $5,000.
Woo!
Oh, now which one though? The golden or the clear one?
I don't know, man. You're messing with our resale prediction guy.
Wait. Is that the clear one?
Hey, Ron, you got
the clear one?
Sneakers?
No, he has two bags though. He has a clear one and that yellow one.
No, I'm talking about this one.
Yeah. That one. That's ridiculous. That's crazy, bro. You just have that there. You don't even have. Some people have it in like Ziploc, like Ziploc bags, bro. Like,
I was just telling everybody that I'm super disrespectful with everything.
I was watching. You know what I'm saying? You're making a lot of people cry right now. A lot of these hype beasts cry.
Hey, did you guys notice these in the background?
For what?
You showed those Travis Scotts. Behind those was something that looked a little like that, right?
Hold on. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, bro. Like
What those in half, bro?
you know, just super disrespectful with my shoes. That would be 100% real with you, bro. I have some solars somewhere around here.
Would you do a Louis version of the solars?
I plan on if I can find a last for that for the Nike Yeezys, I will take one of them apart.
Oh shit!
What's the last?
A last is what molds the shoe. This is a Jordan 1 last.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Vu, real quick, do you want to go through the whole process of how you would make a shoe like that?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Wouldn't the AirTech Challenge be basically what the Yeezy 2 is based off, or is that just the sole?
I think it's just a sole.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to remember the last has to fit the sole, and it has to mold the same way as the actual shoe.
Okay. How hard is it to find those?
It's not hard.
Sometimes you gotta. They have to custom make them, right?
So it's not hard to get them, but a lot of these guys will not tell you the names of the last or the number of the last to get. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, insider trading. No one wants to share the secrets.
I mean, that's bro. When I first started, like I told you before, when I first fucking started, a lot of these fucking big time people now that grew over the years either didn't reply to me or told me to fucking Google it.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yo, I'm back.
Got everything good? DB?
What up?
Everything good on that side?
To release the demons. No. No, I had to move my car, dude. My chick wanted to get out. So
You gotta go get some tacos, okay?
Nah, that's next after this.
That sounds good, man.
So everybody in the panel, do you guys know how a shoe is made? Like how was a shoe reconstructed? Do you guys know the process or not?
Well,
So this is a Jordan 1, right? And this is a Yeezy.
Here, let me put that up in the picture.
Wait, that's Adidas Yeezy?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a mold.
Yeah. The last. They're called last.
How the fuck did you get that?
But that's not what I was wondering. And I was shitted on. I was just getting shitted on left and right.
Yo,
I mean,
crazy.
you gotta understand those molds have been made. They get made so many times because it gets retroed so many times. So
That's old, huh?
Nah, this one's still brand new. I haven't used this shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like something like that, where you gotta call China to get it.
Nah, so when I first started, nobody was really selling these. They were really hard to find. You would have to find like this one person that fucking bought them from China, and then you would have to buy it from him because he's not going to tell you where to buy it from.
Yeah.
But nowadays, there's plenty of people that sell them now.
Yeah, I've been looking for a while.
Is that something you can go on fucking Amazon and grab or no?
Hell no.
You probably, I mean, nowadays you probably can go on Amazon, but you never know what type of laster you're gonna buy.
Yeah.
No, do those have a life expectancy? Like, are you?
That should look solid.
To be honest with you, I've made a lot of ones so far, and I'm still using the same last. But I'm sure if you're nailing, because you have to put nails in them. You have to put like these fucking nails taxed in them.
Yeah.
And they'll eventually give out. The last will eventually fucking like fuck your nails. I'm not taking anymore.
eBay's got Jordan 1 men's last $68
Where?
on eBay, Daniel.
Oh, I'm not gonna make. How about a 5? I need a 5.
Wow, this guy.
17 sizes available.
No, I need a Jordan 5.
See, so look, if I wanted to do a 5, I wouldn't even know what last to look for.
Really?
Really, because you cannot just go on any site and look and say Jordan 5 last.
They might send me some bullshit. I don't even know.
They'll fucking send you a van last.
I have some Supreme vent.
See, that's like the inside shit that people don't really know, that not all lasts fit on the same shoe.
Yeah.
So like you have to find the correct and right last, and that's one of the hardest shit to do. Unless you have somebody, unless you fucking your friend, unless you have Dom on your phone and was like, I need a fucking Jordan 5 last, and he'll tell you to go where to get it. But we don't really have, we have to pretty much figure shit out like that on our own.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's how it is, dude. That's how it is in everything, dude. Same thing with painting cars. It's like, damn, how'd you do that design, or what color is that, or what'd you mix? Ain't nobody gonna tell you. You gotta fucking figure it out on your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I know what you're saying, man. All that shit, a lot of that shit you're doing is a lot of the same things that custom paint work is the same shit. You know what I mean?
You gotta just pretty much figure shit out on your own, bro.
Yep. You gotta, and people don't understand that that's an art form. You gotta be talented to do shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not easy.
You gotta be talented and patient, bro.
Yeah, some people don't know how to fucking use a screwdriver, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
You don't know what a flathead or a freaking Phillips is.
Phillips.
So you want me to explain how it's done?
Yeah.
So pretty much, let me see. So I've created my own patterns. These would be patterns, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hold on, guys. I gotta go again. I'll be right back. Go ahead, man. But continue. Sorry. Nah, something else came up. But I'll be right back.
Bro. Get the
You ate something wrong.
Taco.
Those tacos that people are doing you bad, bro.
So these would be patterns. So you would cut your patterns out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would cut your patterns out with leather.
Yeah.
Then you would sew all the puzzle pieces together. And then it would come out like this, or it would come out, let me see your so then your puzzle piece would be like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an 85 pattern, by the way.
Woo.
Nice.
I could tell by the swoosh a little bit bigger, huh?
Yeah. So this is what you would end up with. Then your last, this isn't the right size, but I'm just kind of showing you guys how it would go. Your last, the pattern would go over the last like so. And then you would last it like this. You know what I mean? It's not going to look like this, but you would last it. And the leather would start taking shape of the Jordan 1 mold. And then after that, you would do the lining. You would last the lining. You would put the heel counter where it's, you know how your Jordan 1s is stiff in the back?
Yeah.
It's called a heel counter.
Okay.
Where it makes your shoe doesn't crumble down. And then you would glue it all down. You would tack it, and then let it sit for maybe like a day or two, so the leather will mold and stay the way it is. Yeah. Then you would shave this down so that there's no
do you glue it first before you put the nails on there, or?
So what I do is I would nail it first, and just make sure everything is the way it is, the way you want it to be. You know what I mean? Not too much to the left, not too much to the right, not too forward. You would nail it down. Then I would pull the front of this all the way back and last the lining.
Okay.
I would last the lining. Then I would glue it, and then I would put a toe puff, so this doesn't just fold in, crumble when you're walking. Okay. Then you would then you would do the rest.
Nice.
So, but you sew in your midsoles?
Yes, I sew in the midsoles myself.
Because there's some customizers that don't. They just go straight to glue.
No, you have to fucking like this is what. They're sewn.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
What would your recommendation be on the 2016 band breads?
Hold on.
With the
Ooh, what the heck happened? Yo, mine didn't look like that. What the heck?
What the fuck is that?
It's the clear they used that year. Well, actually, they used since 2013. Some of the clear they used.
Nutter butter.
Nah, but I've seen it have this weird sparkle to it though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what this shit is.
We call it stripper glue.
no, because maybe I can't see it through the camera, but that shit just looks ashy.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
wipe that
maybe
down, Ronaldo?
What's that?
Did you wipe me down on that one?
Yeah, I have wiped this off. I've cleaned it and I put it right back in the fucking box and it does the same thing. Someone said mink oil.
Is it? No. So I've heard that it was because of the paper, and I've also heard that it's because of the clear that they use.
Yeah.
Because it's only on the black. It's only on the black leather.
Yeah, that's weird.
They say that for some reason, like the clear that they use reacts to the paper, and then it does. That's the reason it does that.
But these have been. All right, listen. I cleaned these, and they've been sitting just like these have, like right here.
Oh man,
sitting out in the open.
But did you clean them really well, or did you just move off?
Yeah, no, I got the brush out and I cleaned them, and I got a lot of the shit off, but you could still see it. I mean, as soon as it dried, it was only like a couple hours. You could start seeing sparkles again.
What the?
Yeah, that's that. I remember it was a hit or miss that year because mine didn't look like that.
He's gonna pass StockX.
No.
No, I bought mine.
For real, would they? I mean,
they can't because it's happening everywhere. It's documented. It should pass.
I know I'd be pissed if I got that in the mail. I paid fucking $700 or whatever the fuck they're going for. I'd be pissed.
Those now, I think those are going for about $800.
I think they went up.
They're like $800, $900 now.
That's true.
The Chicago the size is between $1,200 to $2,000.
Oh shit! Y'all better pay attention to these resale predictions now.
Here we go.
No, that's what they are right now. I don't know, man.
Where'd Daniel go?
So that's what I'm
seven right now.
He's releasing his tacos.
Says his kids.
Shit.
Daniel's kids acting up.
Daniel was like,
Run.
Put him in the dog kennel, Daniel.
No, you got to put that other one where the funeral one is.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that one.
No, not yet.
Run, DB, run! Run, DB! And he made it.
Oh, dang. Florida and Texas just shut down again.
Yo, Vu, I don't know if you still want to hang out with us or if you got something to do, bro. But anyways, his information is down below, and everybody else's information is down below if you want to follow them too. Should we get into the Henry's resale predictions section of the channel?
Yeah, I'm loading up goat right now.
Oh shit! Here we go, Henry. We about to test your knowledge, bro. About to test your knowledge, boy.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay. What is my what's it called? My dollar amount I could be off by.
Well, let's just start with the bread ones that you were talking about a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
I have ASOL, but I'm right now.
Look here.
Nope.
Screw it. If I was you, I would probably hold, bro. I would hold on. I'm holding on to like 3 pairs right now myself.
On what?
On those band breads, the ones that Ron has right there.
Yeah, depending on the year too, you have.
Yeah.
I forget what year right now they're like, you know. Ooh, the
Thank
money
you, sir.
went up too. Jesus.
Henry, how much did you say the band ones were going for from 2016? Or what's your
I said
prediction?
they were like around $800 average right now.
All right. Pretty close on that one, actually. The smaller sizes are going for around 1,000.
Yeah, but that's big money sizes.
These are the asking prices.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That reminds me like the LeBron 2K Jones.
Bro, the LeBron 2K joints were so much money at one point.
Those are fire, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That last part.
Hey, those are sexy as hell, bro. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be teaching you how to make them, bro.
I'm ready.
the last pair of band ones from 2016 sold for $700 on May 31st.
Damn. You can see that on Goat.
Yeah.
How do you see them on Goat? The price.
Go to make offer.
Oh, make offer.
Make offer, and then it'll show you the last price sold on that size, whatever size you go to.
And another one. And another one.
All right, I think I'll see.
You can't be cheating, Henry.
No. I'm looking at my own stuff on Goat because I'm selling stuff on Goat.
You gotta turn the camera on. You're cheating over here, bro.
Put the predator away, dog.
Hold on.
We want just straight off the top.
He does do his own stitching on the liner, right?
You can't be cheating, Henry. Come on now.
No, I wasn't cheating. I went to go check real quick my stuff that I have for sale, bro.
All right.
You just said the
You got them purple joints, dude. You got them purple joints on there.
purple. Which one?
Those foams or whatever you were showing last week.
Nah.
No.
Those are my personal, bro. The ones I got a couple of dunks and a couple of ones I had.
Fucking genius!
The ones I'm kind of chilling with is the blue grapes because I think those blue grapes are gonna go up soon more.
The what?
They were at one moment they were at 300 and change, and then they dropped down again to 275. So I'm just waiting to see.
Got it.
Henry, what are you thinking on these alternate grapes, the all purple ones?
As soon as they release, or like afterwards?
Yeah, like what are they? Do you think they'll sell out?
I think they're gonna sell out because a lot of people are putting hype behind them. A lot of people are talking about them. A lot of people got them early. I think they'll sell out.
What's that? You think they will?
Yeah, I think they will.
Okay.
I think they will. I want them too, bro.
I think they're pretty dope.
To be honest with you, they're better than the black grapes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I passed on the black grapes. I passed on the white grapes. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they haven't made a good white grape since what? The 2006 pair?
Ever.
Yeah. Because the every retro they've done, that 2013 pair I had, bro, I wore it so much. It was so stiff. It would never break in. I was like, what the heck? And when you want, they call it leather, but you want that sneaker to break in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell him, Vu.
No, I know Vu was gonna say no. I don't.
That ain't leather. That ain't level. That ain't leather.
It's synthetic. Yeah. But still, even with the synthetic stuff, they tend to break in, and the stuff that we're using in 2013 was more plastic than any material, you know. But
yeah, I'll make it show you in a minute. Hold on, I'll come in.
I don't think those the purple grapes, the resale on them. I don't think since they're gonna be such a mass production. I don't think they're gonna resell for much till afterwards. Everybody gets their pairs, like everything else.
What else is coming out? What else we got? That's coming out.
Let me look. Let me get another one
The
here.
14s are gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be that big of a resale. The 12s either.
Yeah, for sure. Right, Alexander. Eso es cierto.
I'll be right back.
This might be off topic, real quick, but how many of the Dior's do you think got backdoored?
Woo! For real?
We don't know yet because there's nobody has gotten picked yet.
No,
But we know there's gonna be a couple.
They've been backdoored.
Well, some yeah.
So there's what I think a total of like 8,500 pairs total on both of them.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's including. You got to remember, right? That's including all the celebrities that already got their pairs.
The family and friends, yeah.
yeah.
They're not gonna make 8,500 like, oh, this is 8,500 to the public, and we're gonna make another 1,000 for family and friends. No, that's not. They made a total. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and Ron,
Well, you already
those airship breads that you were talking about?
What's that?
The airship breads, the bread airships, they're set to release next year.
Oh, really?
That's what they're planning to. Yeah, so
Now
I wouldn't go too crazy to try to get a custom yet. They're supposed to be releasing a cool gray color too, like a grayish color.
I'll probably get them for retail. That's how I usually get everything, right?
That's the best way to do it.
So where we at? What should we talking about?
Oh yeah, where we at, Ron? Hey, hold on. Let me get.
Henry says the airship bands are coming out next year.
Yeah, they're supposed to be set to release next year.
When?
Nobody knows yet, bro. That's like one of the shoes that we're talking about. Because they're supposed to be releasing like.
I thought they were.
Henry,
I thought you had your research.
With the resale, bro.
Not even. I thought you had your research, Henry. Come on,
Listen,
man.
I just heard it from some stuff, bro.
Now who said it though? I want to know. I want to see this though. For real.
No, but
We need
the gray ones are set to release soon too. The ones they're supposed to make like some white and gray ones.
Gray what?
Airships.
No way.
Henry, what is your opinion on the off-white?
These are the ones, Henry. The gray ones are coming out. The 85.
Okay, what?
Go ahead.
Ford?
Yeah.
What?
The off-white Fords. I think that's gonna be a shoe. That's gonna be. It's gonna reach almost to the Chicago one.
For real?
Which one?
The prices.
Which one?
For the bread
Ford.
wars?
The bread Ford?
No, I don't think. Wait, they're doing. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Fords that are coming out now.
Oh, the tan ones?
Off-white.
Yeah, the tan ones.
What about
you know how much one of those last sold?
Yo,
Those
things
tan ones were auction only, I thought.
they're gonna be hard to get, dude.
That's
I
what I'm
thought they
saying.
were
They're gonna be. They're gonna be like Chicago's.
Nah,
That was a woman's, wasn't that a woman's release?
that's a
Yeah.
woman's.
So
It doesn't release in July though, don't it?
those are already been made. My source says he can get them, but they're
Yeah.
No, senor, not right now. Those I ain't paying that money for them.
No, I
Yeah,
thought
that's what I'm saying.
they were auction only, though. I thought those were just.
Oh, I don't know if they're auction only. I know they're
No,
only women.
they ran a charity auction for them.
yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
that was a considered unreleased charity auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to release those, then you're saying?
Yeah.
They will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed. The thing is, I didn't care about them too much after like looking into them because they weren't releasing in my size. So
I think they're selling for over 2 racks right now, currently, right?
yeah,
But you don't think the
the
bread
early pairs, yeah.
you don't think the bread ones are gonna be worth more?
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't. What's going? There hasn't been really too much of information on the bread ones yet.
They supposedly have pictures out already of them.
Until I see like
Official.
Mayor and them, or like certain ones. I don't know.
So what do you think those are gonna hit for then?
The Brad ones.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be maybe within like on release day. I think they're gonna have like maybe like a $500, $600 range
You're
for resale.
smoking, dude.
That's original
Hey.
colorway.
Dude,
It doesn't matter. A lot of people ain't liking it.
colorway?
A lot of people liking the tan one more than the bread one.
You talking
Dude,
about
That all comes down to because it's a woman's release and not very many sizes.
yeah.
There you go.
True.
That bread.
But
That bread,
even before when the sample colors came out, because I had the pictures of the sample colors before even they were going to say that the tan ones were going to be for females only.
here's a
people were
perfect
liking the tan
example.
ones more than the bread one.
Yo,
Henry.
shout out to Tamia for life.
Henry, You
She's a
see,
new member, Team Taco member.
you see. Shout out. Salute. Look, Henry.
Yo,
That Off-White 5 is not an OG. Look what it's doing. I guarantee that tan color 4 is gonna do about the same numbers. Okay. Look at the OG.
it's gonna be more, bro.
How?
Because listen, females are gonna go after them, and so are guys.
Okay, but so you're telling me that a fucking bread 4 OG colorway is gonna be going for $400 on release day?
No, we're talking about on the off-whites, the bread for off-white ones.
Yes, Off-White.
Yeah, a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people that said that they don't like the bread for one too much.
Okay, what about that Chicago? That's an OG color. Look what it's doing.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so wait, I'm talking about on the first day of the release. They're not gonna resell for much more.
Dude, that's gonna be $1,000 shoe all day, dude.
Nah.
Henry.
The 5 wasn't even. The 5 was going for only like $500-$600 at one moment, bro.
Henry, you're telling me I'm going to be able to get off-white bread 4s for $400? Am I getting that correct?
No, I didn't say it's not 400
on release day. I thought you said $400.
No, $400 for the massive sizes, and then like I said, like the money sizes, you're talking about $600.
Yeah, smoking.
Bro, look what happened with the 5s. Just look at the 5s. The 5s on the next day they released. No, the next day they released, people were buying them for only like $400, $300. Now, if you get them early, that's when that's where you're going to spend your money at.
Henry, that 5 is that an OG color though?
Technically, it was supposed to be considered to look like the kind of like an
metallics.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I doubt it, dude.
That's what they were going. That's
look at the fish. The fish for the shark.
And then the bread 4 is gonna have that gray toe box. It's not gonna have the full black. It's not like, bro. Look, watch.
How much can I get a size 13 bread 4
on release day?
On release day, do you think?
Oh, the off-white one.
Yeah.
Hold on, before anybody says nothing. Release day. My size in a bread 4 was almost $400. That's not an off-white. That's being a regular Jordan. So what do you honestly think it's gonna be on release day? An
size 13, Henry.
Which one? The fucking you said the bread 4?
A bread 4 on release day.
We've been talking about for 10 minutes.
And a size 10 was going for $360 on release day.
Then people were getting ripped off because people were telling them here when I went. This dude went someone online right when he bought him. He walked out. The dude gave him.
I know because I sold about 4 pairs for like $340 the first day. So that's kind of what they were going for. You know, 500 maybe big sizes, maybe.
Nah.
A size 10 at no less than $800, $900.
But that 10 is a money size, bro.
What about 13s, Henry? Answer the question.
13s. I don't see 13s. If anything, I don't see 13s going no more than $450 in the beginning. Now, once everybody
stop right there. Stop right there, Henry.
Hey, I'm gonna go make my kids some food. Salute you guys, man. Thanks for
Thank you for coming through, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Thanks,
man. Thank you.
Henry, I'm gonna put $450 towards a bread 4 off-white on release day. Okay, you pay the difference if it's odd.
I don't gamble, bro.
I got $450.
I don't gamble, bro.
Come on.
I don't gamble, bro.
I need these off-white bread 4s, dude.
I know you do, but I'm telling you, just the thing is, okay, so this is the thing, is a difference between if you're going out if you're going on release day to stores and actually getting them, and you can't get them when you're in a line, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you buy it from the line, from the people on the line who were in the line, you'll probably get them for cheaper, obviously. You know what I mean? Because you show them $300 cash, they're like, all right.
Most people in line got StockX though too. So why would they?
I'm just saying in general with like sneakers, bro.
Yeah, I'm back. I fucking got a lot of shit going on over here.
You're releasing a lot of pressure.
I'll be expecting them things.
What happened?
No, bro, but the thing is, if you saw
size 13 for $450 on release day.
I was watching a lot of them. They were buying them for no more than $100.
What size are you? Size are you?
Size
I'm working on that.
13, 14.
That part, bro.
Hey, I know that I watched my size on release day. He might be right, Ron, but you know, I don't.
Like I said, I've spent $450, and then if it goes over, he's got to cover the rest.
No, hell no. This is what I have, bro. This is all my money I have, bro. Right here, bro. This is all I can give you, bro. No, I don't think. So the thing is, well, we gotta see too. You know what though? Now that, to think about it, it might change due to the fact because of the last shot. Like y'all said, it's an OG cut. No. But listen. The only thing that might throw it off, but a lot of people were complaining. No, listen. So that I think a lot of people why they didn't like the bread for off-white was because of that gray panel they put in the front.
He didn't ask me.
I don't
know. Henry's gonna be fucking blaming shoe prices on The Last Dance for fucking 10 years.
Bro, it's true though, man. The Last Dance has made it. Come on, let's go before the release.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it bumped the prices, but the bread force came out before that, so I know what I paid and I know what I sold those bread force.
No. I know on those, but I'm saying like with the off-white, for some reason, a lot of people weren't. Now, like I said, it could change. We don't know when. Yeah, I have it too. It's up there. Y'all can see it in the back.
I'm gonna write off-white. Henry's gonna give me $450 for it.
I say it's gonna be $450 like the day of, and then it's all gonna depend. But again, like I said, off-white.
Henry. Look, guys, now I'm really gotta go. These kids are driving me crazy over here. Yo, it was a pleasure, you guys. Yeah, I know it's early, but I gotta bounce.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed the show. Henry, keep up the resale predictions. We love what you're doing.
Hey, man.
Ronaldo, you're looking fresh with your new $40 camera.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Where the fuck did you get them fucking shades? But I gotta give me some of those motherfuckers.
What?
Where'd you get them fucking cool shades?
To Beto.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I got these at hold on, let me hold on.
Gucci.
Oh, geez, bro.
Yo, he ain't playing.
Oh shit.
No.
This man had the Salvadorian Santa Claus.
I think Ron will do something else after this. I'll probably jump on that, but I gotta go get these kids under control.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Lock them up, Daniel.
No, listen, the thing is, I saw some people, they were that day of the Chicago day, right?
DB.
A lot of people were selling it, like a lot of stores were taking only $100 over the retail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that means they were going to sell them usually, depending on how it's going to go and depending on how many pairs they got. You know, it depends on the price, but I don't know, bro. A lot of people, but then again, a lot of people talk smack about a lot of shoes, and then afterwards, those shoes for some reason go a price. Like let's say the Chunkies. How many people are talking smack about the Chunkies?
I didn't hear anybody.
Oh, I heard a lot, bro. A lot of people were talking when the Chunkies first came out. Before they were talking about they were Chunkies.
Yeah,
nobody knew they were Chunkies. Everybody thought it was a Toy Story collab at first. Yeah. Dude, I had the pictures. You can ask Zaya. I had the pictures like months before they even called them.
Man, you can tell by the swoosh that they were going to be an ice cream. At least I did.
And I mean, a lot of us thought they were going to be because they always been throwing that whole Toy Story.
Ben and Jerry's, right?
Huh?
Even underneath the tongue where it says Nike, it says Ben and Jerry's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't show with the first pictures that came out of them. They didn't show the tongue. They just showed the side.
I don't know. I don't like them because I don't like any shoe with that like faux fur. I can't do that. If that would have been something different, like even a leather with it painted or printed on or something or stamped in, I would have been on board. But I don't do fur on shoes, man. Not my gig.
Copy that.
I don't know, man. I mean,
I still tried to get them though. I still tried to buy them. I was gonna flip those things. That's for damn sure. But
that was crazy. That release was crazy. Yeah. But it's just like with the reverse skunks that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Where the heck are the other 395 pairs? Because supposedly only 25 were sold in that store.
Yeah, no one. I haven't seen anybody else with the on foot on those. So
that Zeta guy on Instagram had a pair.
This is I know like two females who had pairs.
Yeah.
You know who that Zeta Kicks is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a pair on his little live or whatever.
That dude SB collector 5 pairs, bruh. 5 pairs, bruh. 5 pairs of reverse done. But there's a lot of like sneakers that we don't know. It has to see how people are going to be feeling at the moment and what's releasing at the moment. To me, a lot of people that I showed the pictures of the Off-White Bread 4s, they weren't feeling it too much. They were feeling more the at the time everybody was talking about the cream colorway.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna do the money the creams are gonna do, in my opinion.
The breads?
The breads are not gonna. The breads are gonna be like the Air Force Ones. They're gonna be up there. I'd say in about probably around Christmas time. Them bread Off-White ones, you're talking about in a grand range.
Nah, I think that's how much they're almost gonna hit on release.
Nah,
I would say eight to high thousands, right?
I don't see it yet. Maybe after everybody gets their pairs, once everybody gets their pairs, they're gonna go down a little bit, but after that, they're gonna keep climbing. Watch. I think they're gonna climb when everybody gets their pairs, bro. The thing is gonna be the reverse on that one, because then everybody's gonna know how many they are out there. But in the beginning, I don't know, bro, because I saw people selling Off-Whites. The 5s and that first day when they released for less than $500, bro.
Yeah, but that's a Jordan 5 though. Typically, those a lot of people like them though. That's the thing.
True, right? I guess true. If I guess, I don't think I'm still thinking like if I give it the most for the average price, I guess giving it the benefit of the doubt. My final prediction for that shoe, I don't see it going for no more than $550. Let's say.
What shoe is that, Henry?
The bread Off-Whites, because that's the only ones. The bread Off-Whites. I don't see them. I don't know, bro. Something about them.
$550.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt.
$550 for Off-White,
but that's for right now. I don't know how they haven't hyped them up. There hasn't been nothing behind it, really.
What's BK going to sell for on his pre-orders?
Oh, no. Right now, if you're getting it early.
What's Henry. That fucking guy's name? What's that Zeta Kick's name? What's his...
Henry, those shoes right now, to get them early backdoor, they're about $1,500.
Yeah, but that's almost any Off-White sneaker, though. Even the Blazers, if you wanted them early, the Blazers... There were even the Chucks with the Chuck Taylors. If you wanted them early, you were spending over $1,000. Even when the Chucks, when they brought out the Chucks, the Off-White Chucks.
Fuck those.
They were but if you wanted them early before, people were paying over like $1,000 for them. No. Same thing with those. What were they? The hyper dunks or something like that. When they were buying them early, people were spending big money for them early, bro. Any off-white you want it early, you're gonna be spending in $1,000 range, bro. Any off-white early. It could be an off-white freaking chancla, and they'll be like around there, you know.
Well, I'm looking on that Zeta Kicks because he does a lot of pre-orders and he does some. Let's see. Off-white fives, yellow cream pre-order 740.
The off-white fives, you said?
Yeah, the fives. That's the fives.
Oh, does he have the fours up there?
I'm looking for
Wait,
them.
are those off-white cream, whatever they're actually releasing the fives?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a sample. Oh, I didn't even know that one. See, the thing is, with is he putting anything on the breads?
I'm not seeing them. They're not even coming up.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know nothing yet too much about them breads. That's what I'm saying. Right now, to what I'm seeing, because there's no hype behind them right now.
He's still got the 85 Chicago's slated to come out in 2020. In the fucking 85.
Yeah, so you can't.
Henry sounds like
you have them back there, bro. Now the 85 cut that's releasing next year, that's stupid, bro. For the retail price.
Oh shit!
Did you see those, Ron?
Fuck.
Did you see those, Ron?
Which ones? The gray ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$200 retail now.
How much?
200 retail.
Yo, if you guys think Henry's resale predictions is wrong, you could drop that 50 clip and hey.
Scrooston said, Henry, do pre-orders and I'll order from you.
Hey man. I'm saying, I mean, but you're talking about, you can't compare early prices to release prices, because how much were those off-white fights? I want to go there before. If you wanted to get them early, how much were you paying for them compared to when they released?
They're about $1,000 when they
exactly. And then when they on release, I think the most expensive pair, if I'm not wrong, somebody that I saw paid only like $600 for 8.5, and that's money size.
How much?
You know what I mean? $650.
Wow.
That ain't $450
on the day it released. And that's because it was 8.5. You know, 8.5 is money sizes, so they're always going to be up there.
Yeah,
money sizes for some reason will always be at least $300 over
300.
At least.
No, man. What are the Yeezys doing right now? Those fucking Yeezys that just released.
Which ones? The Quantums?
Fucking basketball ones, whatever they were.
The Quantums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
do you think resale was on that, Henry?
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention to Yeezys. You know me and Yeezys, bro. I don't. No.
All right, so
I don't think they're worth it.
I'll clue you in. Those things are the last pair sold $626 today, $495. That's size 13. Okay.
Yeah.
What size were we talking about? 8.5.
Well, for the Quantums.
Yeah.
No idea.
420.
That's weird.
That ain't 300, dog. You said they'd be 300 more.
Yeah, but go look at. Okay, go to the 2000. Okay, but go to the 2016 pair of your breads. Go look at the size of the 8.5 compared to 13, bro.
All right, hold on.
Money sizes to what I know is from 7.5 all the way to 10.5.
So we can agree 8.5 is what we'll use for.
I guess we can. Yeah, because usually 7.5 is way. You'll be charging ridiculous over price for them.
So size 13 sold for $700 on 31st of May, and size 8.5. How much did I say for the 13s?
7 and change, I think you said.
950. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, Henry.
No, I'm saying
you got one right.
No, I'm saying because I've sold my wife is that It's around that size. She's like around
Size
8.5. Well, she was.
$950 on the 10th of June. Actual sold shoes.
That is crazy to know that these
You
sneakers.
said 300. I'll give you that because 250, and you got to round up because it's
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Henry. I'll give you that one. But I still ain't getting no off-white bread 4s for 450 on release day.
Nope.
If you find them, Henry, I'll give you $100 for finder's fee.
I can try.
Boy.
I don't even know, bro. We don't even know what they're even releasing, bro. Because they're scrapping a lot of sneakers. We don't even know what they're releasing because they're scrapping a lot of stuff.
You said they were.
Huh?
You said they were. No one knew about it or some shit like that.
With the off-white 4s?
Yeah, the breads.
I mean, they were not in the table where they're supposed to be releasing for this year. So
I got $100 finder's fee, so I got $550 for you. You pocket.
Henry, you got a Bruja back there, bro?
What's that?
Henry got a Bruja giving them prediction numbers back there.
Nah. I don't know. I just don't see it because, I mean, I guess y'all right a little bit because of the 4 being a little bit more hyped than the 5. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what releases around that time too.
Perm said, "I heard nobody bats 1,000." That's true. Even Henry, nobody bats 1,000.
That is true. I mean, I can only say what I think. You know, and
I know, and that's what we want. That's what I want to hear, Henry.
Right. I love you. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean,
hey, Henry got what? He got 2 out of what?
3, I think. We only said 3 sneakers. Yeah.
I don't know. I lost count.
What was his resale predictions for today?
Yeah, what should I buy, Henry? What should I buy right now to
an investment?
Yeah, what's my best investment right now?
Right now, in my opinion, SBs, Dunks.
Which one? Is there any coming out soon?
Right now, the hypest ones right now is the Grateful Deads, because nobody knows exactly what other SB wise what's releasing yet, because a lot of them are starting to be scrapped. Like, come on, the 7-Elevens were scrapped. Supposedly the cough drops were scrapped. Technically, or supposedly they're releasing again the cough drops, but without the little cartoon on the side. But they still haven't talked about that.
Primera Driver said he'll give you a $200 finder's fee for those off-white 4s, by the way. Sorry to interrupt, but
yeah.
So that's $650.
What size though? What size is he?
What size, Primera? But those
that's the thing. None of those things hit around here. That's the thing that sucks.
So you're saying
like in order for me to like the only stores that would get the off-whites would I would have literally had to drive like an hour away.
So you're saying the Grateful Deads.
Now, Henry, let me ask you on those. What's your resale prediction on release date?
I said those are going for like chunky prices.
On release, $2,000?
No, I say like 1,200.
1,200?
Yeah.
So you're saying if I buy a pair for 1,200, I'm safe, and I can flip it in a couple months for more?
You probably, depending on the color you get. I think there's going to be, like I said it to say in his live, I think there's going to be that one colorway. There's going to be the colorway that nobody, it's like, it's 5 colorways.
Yeah, there's always a trash one, but
yeah, so
going to do numbers though, I think.
I think the 3 they released right now are going to be maybe one of the lowest ones. And then the 2, because they haven't released yet, the pink one and the blue one, I think, are going to be the highest ones. Because nobody has seen them yet. It's just a bunch of hype of the other colors. I think the pink one's going to have probably the most highest retail. And it'll probably be the most rarest.
One, the money shoe?
I think that's going to be the money shoe, the pink one.
Out of those 3?
I don't know about
but only 3 of them. They've only actually made 3 of them so far.
So that's what I'm saying. Well, out of the 3 right now,
yellow, blue, and green, I believe.
I think the yellow one will have more because they showed a lot of the green one and the orange one recently.
How do you think they're going to release that? Do you think that's going to be a regional thing?
I don't know. That's what me and Zay have been trying to figure out because that's 5 pairs. How are they gonna do that? You know what I mean? It's gonna be only West Coast get certain pairs, East Coast get another pair, or is one is Euro, one is Asia exclusive.
What if they're all women's?
Hey,
Or,
hey, should
I'd
we
rather-
open up the panel to people to jump in and
Hell
ask
yeah.
Henry some resale predictions?
Hell yeah. Let it go. Let it go.
You want to drop the link? Do you still have the link?
I can grab it from the.
I think I got it. I got it. Let's
You
see.
got it?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
posting it right now. So if anybody wants to jump in and ask Henry resale predictions on shoes, you get.
I think the biggest right now.
All right.
Any OG colorway of any Jordan right now, obviously that's one.
Henry,
I think Dunks, that's another. Yeezys, depending. The Quantums is because they're brand new. Oh man, those are ridiculous, bro. I already called it on those though.
I agree with you. The SBs are where it's at right now. I think you can buy any of these hyped SBs on release day for whatever the hell they're going for. 1,000, 1,200, 1,300, whatever they're going for. And I think in a few months, you'll be able to pocket some money if you sell them.
Yeah.
So let me give a.
I mean, if you get them retail, like especially any newer
Well, I
release.
didn't get these retail. I bought these resale like right after they released. I think I got them for $950.
That's not bad.
So,
I mean, it's not bad.
They're about to hit GOAT pretty soon.
Yeah, because they're like a $2,000 now average.
NDB, you jumping in for the unboxing?
Henry, come on, Henry.
I haven't really checked the price. I mean, once they hit like those $1,000 prices, I go away from them because I'm like they're not obtainable for me. So, because I don't see myself spending over $1,000 for any sneaker.
Yo, real quick, let me shout out the new members. I'm still gonna give you guys some of the wrench. Tamia, shout outs to you becoming a new Team Taco member. You dig? Here we go.
That's my wrench, bro.
The top, the big homie tops. You are now a new Team Taco member. And last but not least, the big homie Screw. Appreciate you, brother. You are now a Team Taco member.
Thank you, everyone.
For real, man. Thank you.
The last Travis Scott dunk sold on the 25th of June for $1,550. Size 13.
Oh, well, yeah, that's 13. Man.
Yo, I dropped the link so you guys can jump in if you want to jump in. Ask any questions. If you want to come back in and do your own
the special box, right?
Yeah. What's that? That's the regular
special box.
That's the regular rainbow box or whatever the hell it is.
Because the special box one, I think is like
special box. Yeah, that's stupid.
For a box,
you pay that much money for card. You don't wear that box, dude. I
mean, and then the thing is, it was just a box. Everything was the same. Just the box was different. Not like the reverse dunks that if you got supposedly the retail pairs, the other 400 pairs, it was supposed to hit away from that store. It wasn't going to bring a special box. They were going to be different price, but there was nothing crazy. I don't know, but like I'm just wondering what's going to happen.
It came from Travis Scott site itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I heard there was another store in Chicago that got those special boxes too.
Why not Houston though? That's what I don't understand.
That's what I don't understand either. But you know how Chicago is spoiled, bro.
You're from Houston. Did they have any skate shops with a special box for the Travis Scott dunks? Let us know in the chat. I'm just curious on that.
Yeah, that's true.
They might have had one down there too.
Well, I mean, if they were going to do a special box anywhere, you would think it'd be Houston.
Yeah, because he's from Houston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know too much of this dude, in all honesty. All I know is that he said he had a baby with what's her name. That's it. That's all I know.
Yes, sir.
But right now, to me, I think Travis Scott right now, to me, is like killing it way over Kanye.
As a what?
And has made some shoes.
Music or shoes?
Shoes wise, bro. Like,
I don't know. I mean, maybe an originality, but numbers, there's no way. Kanye's definitely doing more numbers than Travis Scott.
Hell yeah. Yo,
You don't
real
think-
quick, before we close out this episode, I said I was going to do something special. So actually, what I'm going to do right now is
what's he gonna do?
all 20 of you guys that are up there watching right now, support 19 of you, you're actually going to get a free raffle ticket to enter for these. So what we're going to do is you're going to be able to drop a number 1 through 50. I'm actually going to let these guys know real quick in the private chat what the number is. Let's see. So 1 through 50. Not yet. Don't start yet, guys. All right. Give me 1 second. So the first person who gets the number correct actually gets a free entry again to the raffle for these. You get 1 ticket free. So it's a free raffle entry for these. Once those are filled, we're going to do a live on Saint's Instagram. So it's going to be live. All right, guys?
Daniel said, does he get one, bro?
Hey, you guys can start going now. Go ahead. You guys
Daniel said that, yeah, I got the number. Daniel said that does he get an entry?
Hey, you technically can because you're not in the chat, bro. You technically can. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Did you lock them kids up yet, Daniel? Come on.
Let's get a winner.
I only see one number so far.
Yeah, I only see one number too. Let's see if someone gets
guys. This is a free entry, bro.
Yeah, free raffle entry, bro. To get
that's an unreleased sneaker, yo.
Release.
We don't even know when that one's releasing.
You know what? It might get pushed back.
Hold on, bro. The numbers are here.
The numbers are rolling in. Okay, cool. Again, guys, free raffle entry for these. Man, imagine if you won. You already won the free raffle and you hit, bro. Damn, son. Who does it better than Team Taco with a team early official?
Oh my God, yo, this is close. People are close. Come on, guys.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keep giving numbers till y'all get that number. Till we say y'all got the number.
Yeah, man. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm watching on the YouTube on my phone.
Yep.
I'm watching them both.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Let's just say the number hasn't been picked yet.
Yep. We'll let you guys know when the number's been picked. So keep them numbers rolling, you dig?
One, two, three,
Keep going, keep going.
There it is.
There we go. We got it. We got it.
Who got it?
Rico. Rico got it.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wow.
Rico got it.
Yo, Rico.
Rico got it. 33.
My guy. Here, let's go. Shout outs to Rico. Hey, hit me up, bro. Hit me up on DM and I'll get your information for that raffle, brother. I appreciate you.
Look at Miguel. Miguel is a trip, bro.
Yo, Rico, man, hit me up, guys. That's it. That's it. Please, no more entries. Rico got it. Maybe I might do some more for the next episode, guys. Just keep a lookout. We always try to get back to you guys, man.
Wait, when is that raffle over?
As soon as the slots are filled, it's a wrap. I think last time I heard we're about halfway, so it's pretty close. Yeah, congratulations,
hear that, bro.
Yeah, hit me up, bro.
That raffle's almost halfway up. If y'all want to get a raffle, go to hit up Betos and then also Saint Kicks. I think that's his name, right? Saint Kicks.
Yeah, the link is down below. It's only $20 a slot for a raffle, so it's only $20. It's not too bad, guys. If you want to join that raffle,
crazy
$20 to get an unreleased sneaker that could be hitting for $1,200. Hey, y'all let me know, man. $20. Yeah, not bad.
I think that's gonna be nuts when it releases.
What's the reason?
It doesn't rigged, bro. Miguel is not rigged, brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah, rigged, Miguel. You're right. Shit was rigged.
No, that the only thing I'm still kind of we talked about it last time, Betos, about those ones is they should have done a suitcase. What's so wrong about doing a suitcase, bro?
Well, I don't know if you know that they so supposedly the other Japan is coming out too, brother.
Which one?
This one right here.
Oh yeah. That's the ones. when you told me that you had the Japan,
Oh, yeah.
I thought those are the ones you were talking about.
I might get these too, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know if you want to see these raffled off here, man. We might start doing raffles early here, even if we just break even. I mean, to give you guys something, man, as an appreciation for you guys rocking with us. We might do that. We might talk to you guys later on and see if we want to get that rolling, bro. I'm just saying. Hook some people up.
I don't know, man.
Hell yeah.
So again, y'all, and let me tell y'all it's something too. One thing, if y'all still able, there are some of those people and like OfferUp or Macari and all that stuff that don't know too much about these prices, man. I mean, come on. Daniel showed it right there. He got Baron ones for like, what was it, $100 or $50, something like that.
Yeah, sometimes people don't keep up with pricing. That's the thing.
Yeah, they just throw it in there because they're like, all right, I'm ready to sell, you know.
Yep.
So y'all go for real and start checking that up if y'all really want to look to see if you quick flip or whatever. Because man,
trying to, bro. I'm trying to bring everybody up with me, man. I'm like I said, I'm trying to get everybody up here. Let's get it going. Let's spread the love, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yo, with that being said, appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you to everybody who entered that giveaway too. Hey, we got more coming. Don't worry about it, guys. We're going to be doing random giveaways throughout the chat, so don't even worry about it.
Ron said he's giving away that pack.
What was that? What was that?
Ron said he's giving away that pack.
Yeah, no doubt, giveaway.
Yeah, we got some dope prizes coming up. Don't even worry about it. Everybody's gonna get.
You're gonna give those away when we get 100,000 subscribers.
We want to make sure we get everybody something, man. For you guys taking a time out of your day to be rocking with us, I hella appreciate you guys. With that being said, we're gonna go out with some music from my homie, Prince Soul, 1990X. So let's get it. Appreciate you guys for coming through.
Thanks, everyone.
Bro.
Thank you, guys. Yee!
Yo.
She bought a Lauryn Hill like the Fuji's back.
Yeah, no.
Break down like Cookie raps. She at a Coachella with all the hipsters and gangsters. And keep it west side when she twisting her finger. Made her finger up like Pac.